What is up, guys? What is up, guys? Man, it's kind of crazy setting up. So, you guys, we are here today to talk 70s, 80s, and 90s horror versus modern day horror, you guys. But you guys know I couldn't have did this alone. So, you guys, let's bring our guest in. We have the one, oh Lord. We have the one and only Helverton, you guys. What's up, Helverton, man?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go,
What's
man.
up, guys?
Man, what is up, you all? Man, we got a lot of people in the chat, Helverton, man. So
Uh-oh.
before we start, you guys, let's get to some of you guys in the chat. And I want to talk about it, man. We got Cal. What's up, Cal? We got Damon Kennedy. We got the one and only Chelsea. What's up, Chelsea? We got Horror Fanatic. We got Mac Attack in the freaking chat. Awesome guy. The king of horror questions. We got Denisha. What is up, Denisha? I've seen you on Craven's Live a lot. So welcome, Denisha. I'm glad you came over to I Like Scary. I definitely appreciate you, man. And what's up, Prima Donna? What's up, man? See, I call Prima Donna freaking Maddie. I'm so used to calling her Maddie, bro. So it's like,
I'm the opposite. I call her prima donna.
man.
She's such a prima donna, so that's why I call her prima donna.
Oh man. TikTok, I'm going live right now talking 70s and 80s and 90s horror versus modern day horror. If you guys want to be active in the chat on YouTube, definitely come on over and let me know you're from YouTube. Let me know you're from a TikTok, and I'll give you a warm welcome. I appreciate it. Man, yesterday, man, me and Nightmare Corner, Helverton, bro, it was crazy. We got deep. We were talking about like scary stories to tell in the dark. We picked up where man you left off at, and like Creep Show and Tales from the Crypt and stuff like that. And
oh yeah, I'm definitely, as soon as we get into it, I'm gonna have to move my chair up a little bit because I like having it on screen. So, but yeah, I caught the tail end of I was in the middle of your live because we were all three supposed to go live yesterday.
Yeah.
And I had technical difficulties. The YouTube man they got me when I tried to do my live stream. So I had to pivot and do a gameplay. But now I'm here to continue the conversation that you guys had yesterday.
Definitely. And yeah, man, earlier I enjoyed that live collection video. I woke up, brushed the teeth, washed my face. I saw you say, hey man, I'm live, so let me check it out. So I literally started my morning, you guys watching Helverton. And I'm like, damn.
Like you guys inspire me. Like every time I see y'all's layout, I'm like, I have to do something. So I said, okay, I want to do a live stream, but I want to show off my horror collection. And I've been meaning to do a horror collection video, but I'm like, okay, what's better? Okay, let's have the fans interact in the chat. And it turned out to be awesome, bro.
Yeah, it was sweet, bro. I enjoyed it. Like honestly, I really enjoyed it. You guys, I gotta do this before we start. First off, shout out to my channel members. You guys are awesome, and everyone in the chat is awesome, man. But here's a video I put together for you guys.
Members.
I'm gonna do it one more time. And also for the ones that aren't, members, this is a video for you guys to, get you guys kind of, leaning towards being a member. I put together for you guys one of my favorites. Part of consider it, you guys. Definitely. So, Helverton, we're talking 70s, 80s, and 90s horror. And we have someone in the chat. You haven't experienced him yet. I've known him through Craven's channel, and he's awesome. Like, bro, Nightmare experienced him last night. I tell him he takes us through freaking horror school. Literally, like, bro, like if it makes sense, he will have your brain so tangled. Like, bro, he made freaking Nightmare Corner light a cigarette yesterday.
Oh no!
He made Nightmare Corner take a cigarette break, bro. It was bad, but it was so fun. It was so fun. And here he is right here with the first question of the day. Mr. Mac Attack, Anthony Mac himself. He has started early, and man, he says, which decade meant more to the history of horror?
Wow. Who is
He
this?
starts off
Who
like
is
this. His name is Anthony Mack, bro.
Anthony Mack, you look, you're lucky I'm on like Scary's channel because I'd say a word, but you are awesome for that question. But that question's
that is crazy, man. The questions are crazy. Look, Nightmare Corner's in the chat saying, "Oh Lord," because he knows what happened yesterday. The questions were so like.
Get your cigarettes ready, Nightmare Corner, because I feel like Anthony's gonna have a lot of these questions. Man, that's such a loaded question.
Because we have a great timeline with horror, man. So that's what that's why I put this live together. So that's an awesome question, Mac Attack. It's very tough though. That's something I'm really sitting here thinking about
because if I feel like if you take one generation out, then you mess up the whole continuity. Yeah. That's just how good horror is. If you take the beginning out, then there is no ending. But like what the ending has done has revitalized horror. And then what the 90s and 80s did was innovate horror. You know what I'm saying? So like that is a tough question, man.
We're gonna have to answer it, man. He hit us with the super chat, and he does it. He does it with a super chat, so it's like, yeah, you motherfucker, you have to answer it. So there's no running away from it. We have to. So
okay, I'll go first, and by me, I don't want to step on anybody's toes when I say this. Okay, I love the early. The 40s and the 20s and the 30s with the Universal monsters. I love it. I appreciate what they did for horror. And I even love the 60s and what the 50s were. But for me personally, it's the 70s and the 80s, man. What the 70s and the 80s did for horror when it comes to box office and innovation and starting genres such as, the slasher genre and the paranormal genre. It was like horror on steroids in the 70s and the 80s.
I kind of 70s and 80s, because it's like when you think about it, and it got some good films in the 90s. That's when Scream kind of got.
Yeah.
So it's like the 70s and 80s, man. That's what birthed horror. I feel like, I know, in my opinion, I know people love Universal monsters and the Wolfman and Frankenstein. That's cool, but I feel like what set its mark and like kind of grounded horror was, the Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play, of course, Halloween. It's like you cannot run away from that. You right there, the 70s and the 80s.
The Exorcist. You had
the Exorcist. So
I know you're gonna hate this, but you got Leatherface. You got Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I had to throw it in there. Look, I'm on I Like Scary's channel. I had to get under his skin a little bit.
Man, 70s and 80s, man. Mainly, for real, to be honest. If it wasn't for Halloween and being in the 70s mark, I'll just go strictly 80s. But 80s and like the late 90s of horror is also good too. Like late 90s with Scream.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of where we started seeing like horror be remixed, if that makes sense.
Like real life horror.
Yeah, it started being brought to us different.
You had that. You had Silence of the Lambs, I believe, came out in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. Look, I'm wrong all the time, guys. So you can kill me in the comments.
Yeah.
But then you had what's that one? Where the guy kills people. He's like a really good looking guy, and he's like a lawyer, I think. I don't know. He fucking kills people. That came out in the 90s. But like, there's so many movies that came out in the 90s. So you got to give love to the 90s too.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that screams territory. The 90s, like that screams.
Yeah.
Sure. They're the one who brought that. That slasher kind of like a new image of a slasher. We got Ed was in the 90s, and you got to think Tim Curry. That's when, man, I don't know about you guys, when freaking Tim Curry just became Pennywise in that gutter scene.
Oh God!
You see his eyes light up like blue, and he's like toying with Georgie. He's like, the boat. You want the boat? Like, it's like, bro, that's terrifying. It's almost in the same to me. That's kind of how like Black Phone, the grabber kind of makes me think of him, because he toys a lot with these kids. So definitely you got People Under the Stairs, Wes Craven again. And then that was, bro, I'm telling you, that was his time, man.
Yeah.
People Under the Stairs. We got Scream. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, Tales from the Hood, Clarence Williams.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, others, Child's Play too. But it's something about those 80s, man, the way it was shot, that grainy look. Like, to make it, to tell you guys an example, if you remember A Nightmare on Elm Street, it's like, You know, you're welcome, Tatum, man. You're awesome. But when Freddy's in the alley and you can see a silhouette and he's running like this,
yeah,
and how that was shot with the that right there was horror for me.
right.
That grainy screen, like the way that it looked weird, man, but it was creepy how they shot stuff in the 80s and 70's, man.
Yeah, and it's like, to go off what you said, it's like nowadays you have big contraptions and cameras can go 360 and go in circles. Back then, they didn't have that technology. So Wes Craven had to make his own equipment to get the perfect shot. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the perfect filming equipment that they do nowadays. So, like I said, the innovation through the 80s and the 90s was ridiculous, man.
Yep, we had H2O.
Yeah,
that was another one of my favorite Halloweens. I think I'm trying to think. Okay, we had Child's Play 2.
American Psycho. That was the one I was talking about earlier. Prima Donna put me onto that. American Psycho was good.
Misery. I don't know if you guys Misery.
The Craft. What about The Craft? The Craft came out in the 90s with Neve Campbell.
Yeah, Scream 2, which is one of my favorite Screams. Child's Play 3.
Yep, the Child's Play series.
The late 90s kind of had.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, you got to throw the 90s in there as well, you know?
And this is one film that I like that came out in the 90s that I don't know if people would like or consider horror, but it's called The Good Son.
The Good Son. I haven't seen that.
It's with Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone, and he is psychotic as hell. Like he moves in with his cousin. No, his cousin moves in with him after his mom dies and stuff like that. So it was like, bro, you have to watch. You and the wife have to watch Good Son, bro. It is so freaking amazing. Like, he's crazy. It's this one scene I'm gonna have to tell you what he does. He gets a life-size dummy.
Okay.
I already know what you're gonna do, man. If you want, you can go for it, hell.
Can I was about to say, I don't know if I can. Can I?
Go for it, hell.
Awesome, let's do this. Okay, guys. This is why I love coming out like Scary Channel. I get to play a little editing thing. I get to do some things.
Exactly. You know, we got my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street in the 80s, and Horror Fanatic just said can't forget about Candyman. Can't forget about Candyman. We got
okay, let's see.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors was in the 80s. Wes Craven was in the 90s. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I like that. Halloween 6 or H20 is what Little Joy said. That's easy for me, man. H2O.
The Good Son. Wow, I haven't. Huh. So it says that him and his brother was in it.
Yeah, this is, bro, no lie. I'm telling you, this right here was freaking crazy.
Have you guys seen that movie in the chat? I haven't seen it.
Let me see. I'm trying to get us. So we got the screen shared.
It should be the two of us on the side.
For some reason, it's not doing it.
It has us in some weird position. I should be like either on top or there we go.
There we go. But yeah, The Good Son, you got to check it out. Comment down below if you guys ever seen The Good Son, man.
But what's the premise of it again? I was busy putting it up. What is it about?
It is okay. So Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone, right? He's this average bad kid, and right, Anthony Mack said it's a good movie. It's a great movie. You got to check it out, man. So his cousin moms die, and it's the guy from I want to say he played in Lord of the Rings. He played in Lord of the Rings, I want to say, but he moves in with Macaulay Culkin, right? And they're like cousins, right? And Macaulay Culkin starts off weird as hell. He jumps down the stairs, man, with like this mask that looks like Michael. So if you like the movie Orphan, he's not a grown man or anything like that, but he kind of has that vibe to him how Esther had, you know, if that makes sense. If you ever
yeah.
So he jumps down the stairs with this mask and he's hanging upside down, so he's already weird. So he's like, "What's up?" He's like, "I made you one too." So he puts the mask on there, looking at each other. So so Macaulay Culkin has a little brother that died. He drowned, and they find out throughout the movie basically that he drowned his brother off of jealousy because he wants to be that special kid. So his cousin starts growing love towards his aunt, and he lost his mother, so he's going to be seeking that love in someone else's, for some female type of comfort.
Right.
Macaulay Culkin is getting jealous at a point, and it's like, yes, I will do a watch party for The Good Son.
That's awesome. And because that's like The Orphan, but Home Alone.
Yes. Yeah. So it was just like, he the craziest thing that we can move on that it was with this film was when he has a freaking dummy called, I think his name is Mr. Highway. Okay. So he's been working on his low, like he's probably big as us, Helverton. So he's over this highway, right, with his cousin, and he's like, so they're thinking that they're about to do something cool, right? His cousin is, he doesn't know what's going on, so it's 2 scenes. I'm gonna add another scene, you guys. So he's like, hey, Mr. Highway, I think you had enough time on Earth, so let's just, let's let you go. And he pushes the dummy off the highway in freaking traffic of cars. So when you're driving a car, you're gonna think that that's a real body.
Yeah.
And they fucking crash, bro. They're just like,
I was gonna say you're gonna cause a wreck, yeah.
And you will think even an evil kid would just run away. He's just sitting there. Every time a car hits another car, he's just like, yeah.
So it's like The Omen meets The Orphan meets Home Alone.
Yes, bro. I love that film so much. I grew up on The Good Son, and it's another film.
It feels like everyone in the chat has seen it but me. I feel like I'm the only person in the world that hasn't seen this movie.
You have to see it, bro. So if you want to like me the movie to watch, check out The Good Son and let me know what you think. You might even want to do a review on it after you see it. Like, it's so good. But and it's this one scene where they were walking over this bridge type of thing, and it's this guard dog that always barks and do his job to defend its owner's house. So, bro, I don't know how the hell Macaulay Culkin is so damn creative in this
movie. Dog?
Yes. He's so damn creative in this movie. He makes a crossbow arrow that shoots out nails. So I don't know how the hell he's that crafty.
No, he was creative in Home Alone too. So
yes, so he fucking shoots the dog and kill it, and they throw it down a well. And to end this off, the scene off, he doesn't only just throw the dog in the well. He reaches in the well and pulls out a fucking cigarette and blows a cancer stick.
Wow, hey. Wait, and this is young Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin, I swear.
He's so fucking badass for that, bro.
He is fucking crazy. And it was to the point my mother stopped liking him as a character.
Oh, man.
He hates Macaulay Culkin now because of this movie. And she loved him for Home Alone. But once you see him in this, it's like night and day, bro. He's not the same kid. Just to end this off, you guys, just picture Macaulay Culkin making his booby traps in Home Alone go further than what they're supposed to have been.
Yeah, like R-rated. Yeah.
Injured. People are getting injured off this shit he's doing. So that's it, man. That's a good one. So Good Son is a great movie. If you haven't check it out. We have for the 1980s, we got Halloween 2. What else we got? We got Halloween 2, and we got Nightmare. We got a lot of nightmares, man. We got Pet Cemetery. We got freaking The Shining. That's why I said you cannot take anything away from the 80s. So to answer your question, Anthony Mack, I'm gonna go with the 80s and the 70s. I'm gonna go with the 80s and the 90s. Matter of fact, I'm going 80s and 90s.
I'm gonna go 70s and 80s, but I'm not mad at Alex Scary's answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 80s and 90s, man, because you get a little both best world. So, man. Mac Attack, for your freaking super chat, you get the one and only Donald Pleasance.
Here he goes.
Yes, we'll gather at the river.
Yeah.
Beautiful river.
Look at that smile, baby. Look at that $1 million smile.
Oh my God, you gotta love it.
Oh man,
but that was an awesome question, Mac Attack, man. That was a great question. And he also said that The Good Son was a great movie. You gotta love it. What's up, Little Joy, man? What's up? What's up, Big Kid Collectors? Tatum said do a watch party for Good Son. I will do it for sure. Now that you guys want to, yeah, for sure. Especially we're getting a lot of channel members and stuff like that. So hell yeah. Horror Gang said, what's up? What's up, Horror Gang, man?
Horror Gang in the building.
What is up, man? So we're talking 70s, 80s, and 90s horror versus modern day horror, you guys. So, and by the way, you guys can answer questions in the chat also. I'll try my best to get to them. But so it's like, I'm not gonna lie, they're trying to accomplish the look and the feel of these films that went on in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And it's some good modern day horror films, but Hilton, what do you think, man? Do you think they're doing a good job at capturing, that? If that makes sense, do you think they're doing a good job of capturing that, or you think like, nah, I don't think they're doing it?
In a sense, they're capturing it. Like I said, I feel like and Halloween 2018, that set the gold standard, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like since then it was so good because and even Halloween Kills when they had the flashback scene, they did very well in shooting it. So like that's the golden standard, and I feel like everyone knows that. I mean, it's not. I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they try to hit it. Scream has tried to do it. I Know What You Did Last Summer, they try to do it, but no one's done it well. So in a sense, that it's not doing well, but I will applaud Jason Blum. That's why I love Jason Blum. Yeah. He is crazy. That's why I can't wait to see Black Phone. I'm going to see it tonight. I can't wait to see freaking what is it? The Exorcist that comes out next year. Halloween Ends. Like, so the only one doing it right now has to be Blumhouse Productions.
Yeah, I agree, man. Because I'm gonna be honest. First off, this is my design. What is up, man? He says I feel like 80s. I'm the next decade for slashers. Oh, it's the next decade for slashers. And by the way, Kyle Brandon, yes, Black Phone is amazing. I loved it, man. But yeah, Helveton, man. Blumhouse. I don't know how many times I go in a theater and sit down for a movie and I see that trailer with he actually has a new intro now. He used to have the freaking wooden chair that goes upside down.
Yeah.
But now he has like an intro where it's like you could see Michael in the woods.
Yeah.
And you see, so it's so cool. Like, it's so cool to just see what he's doing with that. So, and I'm not gonna lie. Blumhouse, they are I feel like if it wasn't for Blumhouse, we would not get those legendary films brought back to life the right way, because they're trying to tackle it. And as you guys know, Jason Blum is a freaking awesome director. He's good at what he does, and he's a big horror fan. He's not just a director, but he's also a horror fan. So he's having fun with this,
Yeah. And to go back on what you said, I haven't seen the new trailer in Black Phone yet, but I did see something today that people are going a little crazy about. They're saying that in his new intro, that in the scenes that he's posing putting teasers, Easter eggs for his upcoming films as well. Not only his past films, but his upcoming films. And somebody said that they seen a Freddy Krueger hat sitting in the chair.
Yeah, I did see a hat.
So hey, I don't look. I'm telling you, because to me, everything's lining up. Like, they asked him that question about Robert Englund. He needs another horror franchise to tackle. And now we're getting why are we getting a Freddy Krueger type hat in the inch? Like, so I feel like he's going to make a big announcement. He's going to make a huge announcement.
Definitely. Mac Attack at it again, Helton, man. I'm telling you, he doesn't stop. Telling you, he doesn't stop. Mac Attack says, okay, Mint Moore rank, slasher, paranormal, creature feature.
Okay. So I feel like we can both agree on this one, right? Slasher, right? Slasher's always number one.
Yeah, slasher is definitely. So this one, Mac Attack, you kind of lightened up on this one. For me, I love slashers. That right there is my favorite when it comes to horror. You gotta love the slashers.
Yeah.
Now, creature. First off, okay, I want to know, Helton, what's your favorite creature feature?
Oh, all day, Jeepers Creepers. All day. Be eating you. Come on, man. I mean, I look, respect.
Come on, man.
respect to the monster movies and the creature from the Black Lagoon. But you and everyone in the chat knows that none of them can hold a candlestick to the creeper. The creeper, story-wise, okay, whatever. You got the creeper beat all day. But when it comes to brutality and how much, did he what a creature feature is supposed to do is it's supposed to scare you of that creature, right?
Yeah.
I was petrified of Jeepers Creepers. So all day, Jeepers Creepers is my number one.
All right, so it's creature feature. Jeepers Creepers is number one. So mine. Ooh, this is gonna be hard. So does like Killer Clowns count as a creature feature?
Yes, and so it is.
Yeah, Killer. No,
I mean it would be kind of a slasher, but
it's like best of both worlds.
Yeah, because of the monster thing that he is. But when he takes his human form, he's definitely a slasher. But yeah, Killer Clowns all day. Oh yeah, all day.
Yeah, definitely. So Anthony Mac Attack, man. For me, it's slashers. Hmm. I thought I had it, but I started thinking, and it's like because I'm trying to answer this like off of real live emotion. So it's like, bro, I love paranormal. So I love me some Insidious. I
Yeah.
love me some Exorcist, some Pet Cemetery, some Sinister, some Poltergeist. I love all that, man. The Conjuring. Conjuring's one of my favorites.
Yeah, those were some badass movies you just named, and they're all paranormal. Hell, you
I'm
can
gonna
throw
have to
Annabelle
go.
in there.
I'm gonna have to go slashers first, paranormal second, creatures features last.
Okay, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not
I'm
mad.
gonna have to do that because I'm just going like I really love paranormal shit because I feel like paranormal is great when you look at it because you get a lot of everything in there, you know. And I know you guys seen the freaking Black Phone trailer. They freaking have some paranormal stuff going on in there. So they're starting to put a lot of paranormal stuff in with horror, you know, slashers and stuff. Because if you see Halloween Kills, how when Karen sees Myers in that window, bro, that wasn't Baby Myers in that window. You know, that's kind of like some paranormal shit. So it's like, I'm gonna go second paranormal. I'm gonna go third creature feature. But I do love some creature features, but I always catch myself watching. If it's not a slasher, I'm leaning towards like a Conjuring or a Pet Cemetery or something like that, or an Insidious and Annabelle.
Right.
So, you know, but I do love Jeepers Creepers. He's one of my favorites. I love the original. I even love the second one, but the third one sucks ass.
Yeah.
So
and we're not getting a fourth one. Whoever, look, we're not getting the fourth creeper. Stop it. I was there for a minute. I was believing it. We're not getting it. So Jeepers Creepers, if you haven't seen it, just watch 1 and 2. Stop there.
So you don't think Reborn is coming out?
No. If that comes out, shoot, they're gonna owe a lot of money. A lot of money. Look, that's not coming out. I promise you. It'll come out in like 30 years. So if someone leaks it,
he said like 30 years.
It's not coming out.
So did you see how they made the creeper look?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like I've actually met the original creeper, Jonathan Breck, right?
Yeah,
or Jonathan Breck or whatever his name is. And I didn't ask him about it because at the time when I met him, I didn't know that if it was for sure or not. But when after I met him and seen how good he looked and how fit he was, and I found out that he wasn't reprising the role, I'm like, yo, what? But that should have been my first red flag that this wasn't legit. They literally just picked some random guy that nobody ever heard of to be the creeper and then messed the face up. And then everybody was saying, oh, but it's going to look better in post-production.
Yeah.
Look, bad makeup is bad makeup. You
know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, definitely. I once I seen his face, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be a fan of this for sure. But that was an awesome question. Once again, Mac Attack, you got us going again. But yeah, you guys, something else I'm gonna talk to you guys about with the 90s. I was talking to Craven about 2 days ago, and we were talking about, you know, Scream and this, you know, so I think actually Mac Attack had asked this question. He had asked like I don't know, I don't remember the question, but it was a question that it was Wes Craven or John Carpenter. That's what he had asked.
What?
So, yes.
Oh no. I'm not. No, I can leave right now if I need to.
We were on Craven's stream, bro, and he asked us Wes Craven or John Carpenter. So it was to the point I've never even got asked that question before. So I've got my top 5 favorite directors and stuff like that. So I had picked Wes Craven, and Craven, something scary, was kind of shocked. I seen it, like how he looked. He was like, wow, like, because I'm a big Michael fan. But one thing you can't take from Wes Craven is, bro, the shit he does is legendary. Like John Carpenter has some good movies. The Thing. My 2 favorites, Halloween and Christine. I like Christine, The Car Story. Yeah. But you know, Wes, man, he gave horror like a rebirth in a way with Nightmare and freaking. He kept like it was like Nightmare was his beginning, but he was like, okay, I'm getting to it. Like I'm on a roll right now, so. Fuck it, throw out Scream, and then Scream just took off and set a different pace of horror. Like once that first Scream hit with the 90s with Stu Macher and Billy Loomis, bro, that final act is one of the best acts in history. Like that kind of opened up the door for people like Urban Legend and stuff like that. It was like you know, you got to give him his credit, bro. Wes Craven, and so I got to ask you a question, Helverton. Do you know how Wes Craven came up with the look of Freddy Krueger?
Actually, I do not. I do not.
So, man, I've heard that. I heard two stories about Scream and Freddy Krueger. We're gonna go down, you know, a little story time right now. So it was like basically, I heard that they were on break trying to like get the image of of Freddy, right? And he went out on a lunch break.
All right.
He went on a lunch break. He was eating some pizza.
Okay.
And I guess I don't know, you know, you guys. I don't know what exactly happened, but I've heard like he was, you know, kind of full on the pizza or whatever, and Wes Craven was playing with the cheese.
Okay.
And he had
that's it.
No, and he was playing with the cheese on the pizza, and he had like a pepperoni. Because I was watching Never Sleep Again. That's what it was from.
Yeah.
Never Sleep Again, and he was playing like with the cheese and the pepperonis. I want to say, you know how cheese is, and the way he did it, I guess
it got like holes and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you spread it enough. Yeah.
If you ever made pizza, it's like, but they said that he made it. I don't know how true it is, but they said watch Never Sleep Again. They kind of touch on that. When I watched, I can't remember them saying anything about it, but that's what one of my friends says. He's a big Freddy fan, and yeah, they said he made it up with pizza.
That's awesome. I mean, look,
I don't know.
That's a fun fact. That's a fun, because nobody would ever guess pizza. Everybody would have been like, oh, he was walking through a hospital of burn victims or something like that. That's what you would normally think, right? But no, Wes Craven was full on some pizza. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, look at this, bro. It was like, yo, that'd be a cool monster, man.
Yeah, and they said that he was making like holes with his finger, and that he saw like them. So when you do, and it's crazy because when you look at Freddy, his face does like spread it
looks
out
like a pizza,
and pepperonis and shit. Yeah. So it's like, wow, one of the most iconic horror fans came from Papa John's.
Freddy Krueger looking like a snack.
From Papa John's, bro. What the fuck, DiGiorno's?
No. But to answer your question, though, I agree 100%. Wes Craven, all day, every day. I love John Carpenter.
Yeah, Wes.
Like I said, I love Halloween. My second favorite film of John Carpenter has to be They Live with Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Love They Live. But it's just, I feel like John Carpenter has expressed, you know, once he made Halloween, he felt like he didn't want to make any more horror movies.
Yeah.
So because he always loved the Western movies, right? So Wes Craven, on the other hand, he loved, you know, old movies like that, but he stayed with horror for like a very long time. Like he tried to get out of horror a couple times and it worked, but like horror always kept calling him back. That's why he came back and made Scream, because he was like, I was done with Freddy, but then I want to do other things. And then he said, but the horror kept calling back, so I made a Scream. And then once he made Scream, he made a couple other things. And then that's what Wes Craven is. Wes Craven, look, listen to his name, Craven. Yeah. Wes fucking Craven, like he is horror. Like if anyone says they are horror, they're lying. Wes Craven is horror.
Yeah, it's sad that he's gone, man. I was talking to Craven about that. We had a little one-on-one moment on the stream because Craven, you know, his Craven something scary. He's a big Craven fan, so. Bro, we were talking about Craven and, you know, Wes Craven and what he does and stuff like that. You got to sit back and look at what I actually told Craven something scary when I was on his channel a few days ago, that I feel that, Scream, you know, stuff like that was his, you know, that made him a nightmare. But, man, to show you the potential of his brain, for Wes Craven's New Nightmare, he made a movie in a fucking movie. He had Robert Englund walking off set, but you had another Freddy. And it was so crazy.
That Nightmare on Elm Street does not get it. For my favorite is the original, and then Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Yes, like, bro, that's some genius shit. Like, he had a movie inside of a movie. So, you know, and
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Shaping the Shadow said, "What's up, guys?" with the super chat. Thank you, Shaping the Shadows, man, for your support, man. What's up, bro? Hope you're having an awesome day. And I'm so happy that you like Black Phone, man. I'm so happy. I knew Shape was going to like it.
Didn't he get like a poster from I think like he posted something on his Instagram. Shaping the Shadows. He came home with something. I think I might be mistaken, but I think he came home with like something from the movie theater. Like he got something, and it says Black Phone. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, show me what you got, man. I need to see that because I'm growing to being a big Black Phone fan, man. I like it. And by the way, I'm dropping a video later on what possibly can be a part 2 coming with Joe Hill. You know he wrote the short story for Black Phone, so.
Hey.
But
and you know, Sinister got a part 2, so Black Phone can get a part 2.
Hopefully, I hope so, man. I hope so. But man, I'm just trying to tell you guys that, bro, these stories, how these characters have been created, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. No, I took a pic by the poster in the theater.
That's what I say.
Okay. I say you got a poster. Show me that shit. So listen, you guys, the story of Ghostface and how it came about with Ghostface, man. I've heard, you know, the costume actually was white.
Okay. Wow. Really?
The costume was actually white. The robe was white, but they were walking again. It's so crazy how these stories come up with Wes. But I guess they were walking, I don't even think Wes was walking. I think the person who had dealt with the costume was walking. And when he was walking, he had seen this weird fabric in the window, like this shiny, you know, the fabric of a Ghostface robe.
Yeah, the sparkles.
It was kind of like, I forgot. I can't almost word how it came about, but I think they didn't want to go with white because it was like either it would have got dirty or something like that, or it was something of that. I don't know too much about the Ghostface story, but I know they ended up choosing the black robe with the like shiny type of material on it because they seen it in a window or something at a shop and they asked about what the material was and they got it and they got created off that specific material that they seen. And yeah, that's how it got created. And the Ghostface mask was actually, you know, Wes, they didn't make that mask. You know, Fantastic Face, I want to say is their name, Fantastic Faces or something like that. They had like a purple Halloween tag. It's almost like that, you know, those one masks they used to have back in the day where they had the skulls with the hood on it. Mm-hmm. Like they light it up in the dark. I guess Ghostface mask was like in that type of category. And they just like the look of his mouth and everything. He has like the boo holes and stuff. Yeah. So, and they just took it and they talked to the people, I want to say, that created the Fantastic Faces. And they didn't just take a mask and like, and like, oh, this is mine. No, they actually just took off that idea and just sculpted their own. But I guess the owner, the guy who made the costume had came back with this mask and Wes liked it. He was like, I like that mask. That's what I wanted. And they went with it. So,
hey, I like that. And plus, could you guys imagine if Wes was like, you know what, let's do a white robe? How much I feel like it would have flopped. If they would have stayed with the white robe, I mean, it's because when you think of Ghostface, it kind of like you think of the Grim Reaper, Father Death, and then they actually, you know, I'm pretty sure the unlicensed version of some of the knockoffs, they're called Father Death because Ghostface looks like Father Death in that black robe. You know, he looks like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, definitely. First off, Anthony Mack, I have to give you your video, and you just sent another super chat, so you'll get another video.
He's back at it.
Back at it, bro. I swear I can't even put this shit in words, man. The questions bro, you got to see the question that's up on the screen right now after this video, man. Oh my fucking God, man.
I can't wait to check it out. These guys are going crazy today, bro.
Yeah, they have been going crazy, man. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. I love you guys. Each and every one of you guys are awesome, and you make the channel. But this is your video, man, Mac Attack. There you go, man. And one more time for him, man. He's killing it.
Yo, what's up?
That's so awesome.
Yeah, definitely. So
I was gonna say I sent you something on Instagram if you want to check it out.
Check it out, man. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I seen.
I haven't seen that. What's going on?
So you guys, that trailer that I was talking about, when you go watch Black Phone, be looking out for it. And this is where they had that rumor where Freddy's hat is on a chair, but it goes by real fast like a flash.
Yeah.
This is Michael in the Blumhouse trailer.
He's in the woods.
He's in the woods. So when you go see Black Phone, so you guys know how the chair literally goes upside down. That's the new trailer for Blumhouse. So I don't know, man. They know because Michael made them a lot of money, so they have to pay respect to that man. He made him a lot of money, so now he's in their trailer. But
what's up with the pig next to him though? There's like a pig standing next to him.
It is?
Yeah, there's like a pig. It's like a pig in the woods.
I don't fucking know. Charlotte's Web. Do they plan on making Charlotte's Web? I don't know, man.
Blumhouse Studios is remaking Charlotte's Web.
I don't know, man. What the fuck?
Yo.
Man, Mac Attack is another crazy ass question.
Let's see it. I'm ready.
He says, which A Nightmare on Elm Street had the best depiction and vibe of Freddy?
Yeah. That's a hard one, man. That's a hard one.
It's like, bro, I told fucking Craven, man. I said, man, it's like he has a fucking book. Whatever this book is, it's like a book of gold because it's like it makes the streams so fucking pumped. It's like a fucking book he has, and he's like, all right, question number 2. This question will fuck him up.
Yeah, you could do a whole live stream off of Anthony Mack's questions. Like,
yes,
that's crazy.
Like, that is
because, like, guys, you don't understand how hard it is to make these live streams and try to figure out questions to ask you guys. Like, as long as Anthony's in the chat, we're gold, bro. He's gold.
Oh man, appreciate that super chat, Anthony. But I'll
go first, and I love Nightmare on Elm Street 1. I do. I love it so much, but because Wes Craven said that Wes Craven's New Nightmare was the closest, that's what he wanted Freddy to be, I have to go Wes Craven's New Nightmare because, like, yes, it's sort of missing the comedic vibe of Freddy, but for what Freddy was supposed to be in Wes Craven's mind, gotta go Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It's a hard one, bro.
It's like the reason I'm explaining why it's hard because the original Nightmare on Elm Street, that Freddy was terrifying.
Yeah,
like how he's chasing her down the alley and his arms are longest. That's a person you will really catch in a nightmare. Like, and just the stuff he did in the original made him to be who he was, and he was just creepy, man. It showed the vibe of him, man. It just showed what he did. But I can't agree with him being my favorite, vibe of Freddy. And, with Anthony's asking us, I'm going to have to go with my favorite, man, which is Dream Warriors. That showed you the the versatility of Freddy and what he can do and how universal he is, bro. Just not even Freddy, Robert Englund. That film showed you the comedic side of him, the evil, sinister side of him. Just him as an actress, even behind the prosthetics, it just showed you what he was capable of doing as Freddy Krueger. Like that scene where he's doing the puppet stuff, and he said a lot of stuff in there, and in the that dream, the film Dream Warriors, that made you really think, like, man, can he possibly be the next horror icon? And the stuff he did, and then we had Heather Langenkamp, and it was just kind of like it just showed you, man, from afar what he was growing to be. And it kind of, it was like that's where I feel Freddy found his step in, like his because Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was good. I liked it. It was,
I didn't like it.
You didn't like Nightmare on Elm Street 2?
Nah, I didn't like it. Not really. Wasn't there like a final dude in that one?
Yeah.
I'm not a big believer in final dudes unless it's Andy or Ash. Like, nah, I'm good. I didn't like Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
The reason, I'm gonna say the reason I liked it, I gave, Nightmare on Elm Street 2 like a chance, and it grew on me. It's because I like the way it was set up, with the school bus and everything. Yeah. And I liked where he was like, "You all are my children." And
I like that one. I like that. Yeah, I feel like if you replace the actor, the dude, I'm gonna like it. And this isn't, look, I'm not sexist or anything, but I just feel like there's something that comes with a final girl that's just like, man, you know what I'm saying? And like, but you can do the final guy if it's done well, like in Child's Play.
Yeah,
or,
Andy.
Ash versus the Evil Dead. Like, that's badass. But like in my Nightmare on Elm Street, or in my slasher movies, it's something about that final girl. You know what I'm saying? And in Nightmare on Elm Street 2, it was missing that, bro. And but other than that, the party scene with the pool, come on, man.
That
with
was
the
crazy.
boiling water, and then Freddy's like chasing everyone around.
Yeah.
Dude, yes.
That was crazy. And it's like, that's why I liked it, man.
Yeah.
And another big reason why, you know, I liked it, and we can, you know, move on, was when, bro, I just feel like, I'm gonna be honest, the vibe of him in that was kind of so unnoticed. And I'm gonna tell you why, man. Because it's almost like if I didn't pick Dream Warriors, I would pick Freddy's Revenge. And the reason why I will pick Freddy's Revenge, I'm gonna tell you why, Hells, because it's when Freddy kind of got his face. If you go back and look at Nightmare on Elm Street's prosthetics on how he looked, he kind of didn't look too like, he didn't look
like Robert
like
Englund.
Freddy. Yeah, but it's like once, if you even watch, you know, Never Sleep Again, they say that's where they decided to get his look. His nose got a kind of, you know, it had a certain look to it. His head and everything. You saw Robert, and it looked like a fresh burnt person, you know. And I feel like Freddy was kind of scary in that. And I want to say, I almost want to say those two are my best, you know, Dream Warriors and Freddy's Revenge, because wasn't that when where he pulls his head?
Yep.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard. Like, I want to pick Dream Warriors, but bro, that one was kind of crazy, man. He's pulling his fucking head and he's showing his brain.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna hate me for this. I'll take it back. Freddy's Revenge is my favorite. You know, vibe of Freddy. Because now I think about it, it's like I'm getting goosebumps. Because I'm gonna tell you what just made me change my whole freaking, like, you know, that's not my favorite Nightmare, but that's my favorite image of him. And what he did is because if you remember that scene where he goes in his friend's room and he's like, "Can I sleep here, please? Can I please sleep here?" He's frightened, he's scared out of his mind, and he's in the chair, and Freddy fucking comes through his body. That right there is what made me just switch my fucking answer, because nothing is more scarier than that. And when you see his friend, he's trying to open the door, he's like, "Mom, Dad, help!" And you just see Freddy just rise up out of his body, and you finally get to see Robert Englund you just get to see the image and the power like behind him. So you guys want to hate me for this, I changed mine to Freddy Revenge, like for the vibe, and you know, like Anthony said, the depiction. It kind of you know, showed you that with Dream Warriors, it did show you more comedic side of Freddy, but comedy is not horror. You know, that shit sometimes that gets you know, it's kind of like OD'd in a way. It's because, like, bro, sometimes Chucky he ODs a lot of shit. You know, he cusses a lot. And I feel like once Freddy started doing that a lot more, like, he started like, what did he say? "Let's get high." Like stuff. It was cool, but I like Freddy more creepier. I like it might sound weird. I like him being a creep. I like him being that creepy ass Robert Englund. So I'm gonna go with Freddy's Revenge, because that's the one where I started digging the image of Freddy and, you know, what he was about. So I'm gonna go with that, man. Sorry for changing my answer, you guys. Cal Brandon said, "I think the new Nightmare is underrated. I don't know why it's so hated."
I love New Nightmare. That's my favorite, bro.
Oh, you talking about New Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare?
Yeah, Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
That reboot was ass.
Yeah, that reboot, man.
Man, Mac Attack, that was an awesome question. Mac Attack also said Freddy's Revenge. Yes. See, that's why, you know, I had to change, because it is underrated. Because like you said, some people overlook some stuff in it. But once you look at Freddy though, in that, yeah.
I shared the picture of Freddy.
Oh, I gotta show it. He killed it. And Anthony Mack also said, like the pick. Thanks, man, Mac Attack. It's awesome, man. I like Freddy's Revenge. I actually picked that yesterday too for my top 3. So yeah, man, look at him. Like, what I was about to say, hell, can you try to get a picture of his face close up?
Oh,
so
yeah,
I got you guys the difference of what I meant by he got his face. He got his face, and you know, in Nightmare 2. He got the face of Freddy, the character that we know, that knows. And that was some creepy ass shit. Freddy, he does a lot of creepy shit in his films, but that one of those were kind of off the wall, pulling his fucking brain back and just scan back to show his brain, and then he steps out the body of him, and he just rises up and he kills his friend. Hell yeah, man.
All right, here we go. So let's share this Chrome tab. Yep, this one.
All right. Let me show you guys what I mean, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look, this is when Freddy got his face, man. Like, it wasn't. I'm not about to say that if you go back and watch the original Nightmare on Elm Street, it didn't look as Freddy-ish, man.
Yeah, it kind of looked almost like clay-like. Like it was kind of heavy on the makeup, not too much there wasn't a lot of prosthetics on it. It was just a lot of makeup.
Yeah, and this Freddy Krueger right here that's on the screen, guys, is the reason I made my pick. And just to think about this look and everything that came with this look, and just what I feel like once this Freddy came into the horror world, it was over from there.
Yeah,
like, it was set in stone. That's why I picked him, because it's like once you seen this Freddy Krueger, yeah, it was set in stone, man. Like, this is the one right here. This is him. This is the one we need. So
let's see if we can find the original Freddy.
Yeah.
So if guys, there's that one.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can find the next one. Let's see.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna try to get to some of these comments. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Aspects, man? Welcome to the stream. Tatum said, "Love you too, Brandon. I appreciate that." Tatum also said, "Please, everyone, like the thumbs up. Everyone sub or join as a member. Channel different tiers. Pick your favorite. Share, comment. I like scary content. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tatum, man. I appreciate that a lot."
Okay. Here we go. Got it up.
All right, let me go to it.
Share screen, Chrome tab. All nine.
Damn, Mac attacked them awesome ass questions, man.
All right. It's up.
Now you guys you're about to see what I mean and why I did what I did.
Yeah.
That right there, it wasn't like,
it looks like pizza.
It looks like pizza. Like the flesh looks like, freaking pizza sauce. It doesn't look like,
it doesn't look burnt. And like, dude, I never noticed that until, because like you notice it, right? But
yeah,
you don't notice it until someone shows you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But like until someone points it out, like from 1 to 2, you can definitely see. Now I see why 2 is your favorite. I understand.
See, so you gotta understand it, because it's like once you look at this, if it wasn't for 2, we wouldn't have that just infamous look of Freddy and that legendary look, because they could have just stayed with this look. I mean, the story is great, but I think people like Freddy for that face, man, how he looks, and it's Robert Englund. So I think that's what kind of set the ground for Nightmare on Elm Street when, Freddy's Revenge, that image of him came out and his personality started showing. So that's why I picked it, you guys.
Because you can see more skin in the second mask.
Yeah.
This one is like, they really had, and if you notice watching Nightmare on Elm Street 1, they really had to rely on the lighting a lot in that movie for a lot of the scenes. So, and that helped. Because imagine seeing that Freddy face with a light underneath it. You would be like, oh my God, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Right? So you got to give credit to the lighting crew and all that. But I want to show what Freddy that I liked. Let me see real quick.
All right. And we got another super chat from Mac Attack we're going to get to.
Wow, now I see what you're saying. I might have to go light up a cigarette.
Yeah, he doesn't stop. He doesn't fucking stop.
All right, so this has to be make sure this is okay. Yeah. Stream, share. So this is by far my favorite looking Freddy. Like I said, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Just look at that. Yeah. That's brutal, man. Like it looks like it took what Nightmare on Elm Street 2 did with the look of Freddy. This is what Wes Craven's New Nightmare did with the look of Freddy from 2 on. Like just the tears in his head and just the demon look in his eyes, man. Like that is terrifying. That is truly terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that is. Now that I look at it, to see right there above his eye, that
Yeah.
little big gash, that does look freaking gruesome.
It's gruesome, man. It is so gruesome. That's why, like, I respect your answer because,
Yeah,
like I said, from 1 to 2, the look changed drastically, right? And
yeah,
I love that. Now I have respect because I ain't gonna lie, Brandon. For years, I hated Nightmare on Elm Street 2 just
yeah,
because of the actor, right?
yeah.
But now seeing what it did for the franchise, oh, dude, it's up there for me for
I
sure.
feel like, to be honest, if it wasn't for 2, we wouldn't have that great look of Freddy. You
Right.
know, we wouldn't have that perfect face. You know, so that's why, yeah, I picked it, man. We have another question from Max Tag, man. He says, rank Exorcist, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween 78, and Scream.
Oh man. Okay. This guy. Okay. All right. So I feel like this
Nightmare
guy
Little
Anthony
right
wants
up.
us to. He wants us to give out our horror cards, like, because if we put any of these in the wrong order, the horror fans gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah, it's like he's pulling our horror card. Like, let's see.
Yeah, he's
Let's
checking
see.
our horror card,
It's
bro.
like, bro, I swear, you guys, yesterday I seen Nightmare literally say, hold up. It was the question when he asked, what was the better sequel, Hellraiser 2 or Friday the 13th Part 2? What was the better sequel?
How do you answer that? Because they're like, "What?"
Nightmare gets up and light a fucking cigarette.
I wouldn't answer that because, like, they're equally great.
Oh my
They're equally
God.
great in what they did for the franchise.
That is crazy, man.
Oh man.
I
So
have to sit here and think about that one.
I'll give you time to think, and I'll be the. You can go off what I say, so I can look like a fool. Let me go first. For me personally, and I feel like Brandon might agree with this. I love The Exorcist, man. That movie frightened me as a child, but it's nothing like Mikey Myers, man. Halloween 78. That's my all-time number one for me, because of Michael Myers, right?
Yeah.
You didn't need a story. You had the killer, and you were
Yeah.
terrified of the killer. The Exorcist, you need the story to be scared of, right? Which is, I love that. I love the story, and I love that it terrified me. But Michael Myers made me terrified of one person, and he was the first person to do that for me.
Yeah.
And that's why he'll always be my number one. Number two, I'm a 90s kid, so I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm going Scream 1996. I'm a 90s baby. So
yeah.
but Exorcist will be my number three. But if I had to go to a horror historian, that I'm not going to give that same answer I just gave. But yeah, Halloween 78, Scream, and then The Exorcist.
Man. So for me, man, it's definitely number one. Everybody knows. Halloween 78 is my all-time favorite. Like, literally, it's my all-time favorite. No movie will ever be above 78. It's just, that's what got me head first into horror. So that's the birth of I Like Scary, 78 Halloween. Number two, man, you gotta go Scream. You gotta go Scream because we get introduced to Sidney Prescott. You get the base of it, and it's just like, bro. Once again, to talk about my guy Craven, definitely you guys go check out Craven Something Scary. He has an awesome channel. One of the biggest Scream fans I know. Check him out, man. Tell him I Like Scary sent you. But man, it's just like when you think about Scream, and we talked about this, Scream kind of just changed horror, man. It changed it in a way that cannot even be explained. Like, literally, that was one of the best opening acts with the best final act. How the fuck does that become a thing? He has the best opening act in horror history besides the 78 Halloween. Right. I feel like, literally, I'm gonna be honest, them two are the best. And you guys, if you don't agree, that's fine. But I think when Michael gets the knife out to Jordan kills Judith, or when, Casey Becker and, the popcorn is popping and everything, bro, that right there, scary movie. Everybody started picking up that, just playing with that idea, So, man, that's why you got to go with Scream, man, because it set a tone that is so crazy, like teenage horror.
It was the first film to use the term meta in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, especially when they started making the stab films inside the movie, a movie within a movie.
Yeah.
Like, they, quote unquote, came with the term the metaverse, man.
Yeah. And I definitely to talk about what Helverton just said. They created a lot, but he said the first thing was with the meta and all that stuff. I just feel like they were the first to do the multiple killer thing, multiple slasher, and throw you off. They kind of created a lot of things that people use to this day.
Yeah.
The teenage horror, big groups of teens trying to figure out who this slasher is. And if you think about it, man. After Scream, a lot of stuff started coming out, like urban legend and stuff started just kicking up. And I just feel like, Hush.
Yeah.
That is Scream to me, Hush, and other films like that, So I just got to go number 2 with Scream, man. It set the tone for 90s horror. Number 3 for me,
Sorry, guys. I'm clocking out of work.
It's all right. I'm trying to think, man. Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm going Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, I forgot about Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. So Scream, Halloween 78, Nightmare on Elm Street, and then last for me is going to be The Exorcist because I'm more of a slasher type guy. I feel like that is horror, slasher. And you can't take anything away from Linda Blair, being Reagan. But it's kind of like I didn't like the pace of it, if that makes sense. I did not enjoy the pace of, freaking The Exorcist. It is scary. It'll scare the shit out of you. She's in the bed. She's throwing up and shit. And, I heard, that was one of the films that were introduced to horror that where people in theaters were freaked out about that shit. I heard stories and horror stories about people going to see The Exorcist in theaters, walking out crying, being scared shitless because of this film. So, yeah, man, that's my order on Mac Attacks. Halloween 78, Scream, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and The Exorcist. And the reason I pick A Nightmare on Elm Street, because I remember as a kid, I used to spend out over at my cousin's house. He used to always put in freaking Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
And I used to, bro, that scene where the body bag gets pulled across the floor. Used to terrify the shit out of me when you see the body bag get pulled across the floor and it's like a swipe of blood. I'm like, and when he's chasing her through the alleys and shit. So yeah.
The scene that got me was when the slug Freddy was eating I think her name's Patricia Arquette and Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
That scene got me. And then the scene in Nightmare on Elm Street 1 where Nancy's falling asleep and then you see Freddy's glove come up out the water.
Yes.
Like, dude, they're like so many iconic scenes from Freddy Krueger, man. That's why I love Robert Englund. He will always, him and Tim Curry are my number 1 actors of all time. Period.
Wow.
Yeah, though, and I that's a lot. That's hard to say because there's a lot of actors, but the dedication that those 2 guys gave to their character, I mean, it's unmatchable nowadays.
Definitely, I agree, man. Robert Englund's an awesome actress. Like I said, that's one thing you can't compare when it comes to Robert Englund and Freddy Krueger.
Yeah,
Ghostface gets cover-ups. Michael gets a cover-up. Jason gets a cover-up. People like that gets cover-ups. So I feel like Robert Englund, he created the image of Freddy Krueger. He doesn't wear a mask. He just has this glove. You could see the image of him, the way the prosthetic moves on his face and his eyes. It all goes along with the prosthetics and stuff. So, and another thing I feel like, to prove that this man is untouchable in certain ways is where, people don't know. Okay, he did Nightmare 1, right? They actually try to make a decision and not use Robert for, Nightmare 2. They had ended up, it was another guy, I forgot what his name was, but they was like, no, man, I'm not even trying to be funny. They're like, in the most, respectful way, we have to definitely bring fucking the other guy back, Robert Englund, because this guy, he's just not doing enough for us.
Wow.
Yeah, you've never heard that?
No, I know they replaced them in fucking 2010. I know that.
No, they had replaced them in 2. So that first scene, I think it's the shower scene. Yeah. I want to say that wasn't on Robert.
Oh shit!
But they had to go back and get him. So
they didn't learn their lesson all these years later when they made a whole movie without Robert Englund.
Yeah. So That's why I said, man, they're not gonna go down that route and make that that fucked up decision again. So
no, they better not. That's why, like, Jason Blum, you're our only hope, man. Do it, get it done. Like, I know people are saying Robert's too old, this and that, and I understand all that. But that's where you have a stunt double come in. But when it comes to those, face to face, I need Robert Englund. That's what I don't care about the action scenes. You can bring another actor in for the action scenes. That's fine.
Yeah.
But as far as the dialogue, it better not come out of anybody's mouth besides Robert Englund. I'm not gonna watch it. Period.
Yeah, definitely. And let me see. Trying to see what videos I have for Mac Attack. So I'm gonna play this video, you guys. I think this is so funny. Mac Attack, you're the first one to get this video, man. You deserve it. Here it goes. One of my favorite scenes, man.
He might be the first to get 3 videos in one live.
One more time. He said, look at this motherfucker. He's leaking hamburger helper.
Fields, look at this motherfucker. He's leaking hamburger helper.
So messed up.
Bro, I just thought that was so funny, bro. And it's his friend, and he's talking about his friends. Like, look at this motherfucker. He's leaking hamburger helper. Out of everything this man could be leaking.
Hamburger helper.
He said he's leaking hamburger helper, bro.
Well, that's so messed up. Like that, and that's what makes it even more messed up because it's like you could have said anything, but you got specific. Like, did he
talking about him though? Like, he's literally pointing at his belly, and your friend is in pain. He has this big ass H carved in his stomach. And out of all things you can say, you can say, man, he's leaking blood, a pint of blood, or anything. You say this motherfucker is leaking hamburger helper, bro.
You know what?
Bro, you got it.
He must know he eats hamburger helper a lot.
Yeah,
that must be his favorite food, man.
He said, man, look at this motherfucker. He's leaking hamburger helper. And it was like, bro, yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes from Ed, bro.
Oh, man.
Let me get to some of these questions. I see that Jay Carlos Gaming says, are you ready for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game? Yes, I can't wait to see what they do with that, man.
Cannot wait.
I can't wait. King Taste, I love screaming how gory it was, but also they talked about other scary movies with a scary movie. Yeah, that's something actually that Craven said. That's, we got a section where they were talking about Michael Myers and stuff like that. And I want to say they talk Nightmare on Elm Street. So
they're watching when they all were in the at the end, they were watching Halloween 78 on the TV.
Yeah. That was cool, man. That was wild how they got that in there though. I wonder
that's how close John Carpenter and Wes Craven were, bro. Like, they were so close. They were hand to hand, bro. Like, I doubt they even had to pay John Carpenter that, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Because that was crazy to see that on the screen. Let me see. Little Joey said Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is great. Besides, basically, you said what Helverton said. So you're I understand though with the Final Girl stuff because it just shows like girl power. Guys already take a lot of stuff from girls though.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, we do like sports and shit like that. So it's kind of like I understand it because that's one thing that girls do shine in is the final act in horror movies, and they do it right. Jamie Lee Curtis, Sidney Prescott, Amy, Friday the 13th. I just feel like that is true.
There's something there.
Yeah, it's almost like what Nev and Jamie Lee said in that they had an interview I watched not too long ago, and Nev and Jamie was talking about why does Tom Cruise get paid this much and stuff like that. People are getting paid big money. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock Johnson, and
Kevin Hart.
Yeah. So it's like these guys are getting paid so much money, but it's blood, sweat, and tears going behind Sidney Prescott and Jamie Lee Curtis and Lupita from Jordan Peele's Us. Stuff like that you got to recognize because without these films, we're going to get a taste of this shit in 2023. It's going to be a perfect example. Without a lot of these films, you will be missing the heartbeat of it.
Yeah.
And take away a final girl like Sidney Prescott.
Right. And it goes back to the beginning with it's always been King Kong and the girl that King Kong was chasing, right? That was it. Then you had the creature of the Black Lagoon and the girl that he was chasing. And then so it's like it goes so far back where it's always been the final girl. because she represents, even in the male, she represents the insecurities in us and ourselves, and we root for her. Like I feel like that's the only time you ever see a male root for a woman is in these horror movies. In any other movie, they're always going the males and the females are always butting heads. But in horror movies, we root for the female because we see ourselves or we see our mothers or we see our sisters or our daughters fighting this male monster. We want to see them win. So when you replace that with a male, you just lose something, man.
All right. My mother. Yeah, that is true what you just said, Helveton. TikTok. I am live right now with my guy Helveton. We're talking horror and 70s, 80s, and 90s horror versus modern day horror. So you guys definitely come on over to the channel. I just dropped it in the chat. It said I like scary, so I can interact with you guys more because I kind of don't pay attention to the TikTok comments. So I have to focus more on YouTube. So if you guys want to be more active and come over and talk to my subs, I definitely appreciate it. They're so cool. Let me know you're from TikTok so we give you guys a warm welcome. I see that Mac Attack just hit us with another goddamn question.
My God, man.
Another super chat. Yes. So we're gonna put this up, and we got Jalissa. She says, "Hi, oh my God, I made it to a live. At my first day at work on my break, eating alone in the break room." We're right there with you, Jalissa.
You're not alone. What are you talking about?
I like scary is right there with you, Jalissa.
You got like 20 people with you.
You know we got you. And I'm happy that on your first day, you're watching I Like Scary. And hopefully we're making your first day a little easier. Just know when you come home, I know how, work can get. So just know when you come home, you got the channel to look forward to. We got the Goosebumps watch party tomorrow.
Yes.
We got some stuff to look forward to. So definitely, Jalissa. Hope you're enjoying your first day at work. And definitely, I feel bad. We're about to get the Mac Attacks question. Nancy, we forgot Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street. You got to give Heather Langenkamp her credit. Yeah. She played a big part of Nightmare on Elm Street. I cannot fucking wait to meet her for my birthday. Knocking down these final girls one by one. Once I meet Laurie Strode, I'm gonna fucking run down the street. Fucking it'll
happen. It's gonna happen.
And just scream.
It's gonna happen. I feel like with Jamie Lee, since she's your ultimate, I feel like because she doesn't do them as often, you're going to get an interview with her. I just have a feeling like it's not going to be any horror convention thing. It's like you're going to get so big that you're going to someday get an interview with her. I feel it, bro.
I swear to fucking God, if that happens, I'm woo-hooing in every motherfucker's face. Like, bro, like if I meet her, I will fucking cry and I will not care. People are like, why the fuck is he crying? I will
grown man, don't worry about it.
I will flip the bird so fast. I will flip the bird like, fuck you. Like, I don't care, bro. I do not care.
Yes.
On to Mac Attack's question, man. 2 sequels you think meant the most to horror genre?
That's what was that kind of what he said yesterday?
No, this is going to be even fucking harder because he picked the sequels.
Okay.
He picked the sequels, bro. He picked Hellraiser 2 and Friday the 13th. So this time, it's so many fucking sequels out there that are good sequels. So it's like, bro, my head just started screaming Jeepers Creepers 2, Halloween 2, Child's Play 2. Like, it's just so many, like.
Because you can't go wrong. They're not bad. Like, for anyone who doesn't like Halloween 2, I understand, but then I don't understand because it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, and Scream 2 was a good movie. Like, every Scream 2 is a good movie. Child's Play 2 is a good movie. Like, literally. Like, what do you want from me, Anthony? What do you want? Do you want my soul, man? Like, what do you want from me, man?
He does a fucking great job, Anthony. If you don't have a YouTube channel or anything like that, man, I consider you jump into the horror community
for sure,
as a content creator because these damn questions are out of this world insane. Nightwatch Zone agrees. Craven agrees. Helveton, Nightmare Corner. So you obviously have the mind for a fucking.
I'd love to have you on my channel, Anthony, for sure. As a special guest, for sure.
His fucking questions, bro, burns a hole in your brain.
Yeah, I need to have him on my channel as a special guest because I could do a whole 3-hour stream just talking to him.
Yeah, you'll be up all night talking to him, bro.
Yes.
But to answer it, man, I'm gonna try to go first because Helverton, he's been taking the weight
off.
Yeah,
go ahead. I need you to go. I want to hear you go.
So, all right, number one for me. Number one for me is definitely Child's Play 2. Because I talked to Nightmare about this, man. Child's Play 2 is very different, bro. Like Nightmare said something that kind of made it feel like, damn, that is true. When he said, bro, if you look at Child's Play 2, it can almost become the beginning of the Child's Play movies if you just erase the original. And you just say, this kid was in a foster care and it's his dog that starts hunting him. You don't even have to explain that much. You can just show like some type of flex because it's the perfect sequel. Like we get to know, Charles Lee Ray as the dog. We see how evil Chucky can be. We get kind of emotionally attached to Andy a little more. He lost his mom. And, I just liked it because it kind of shows you the elevation and the power of behind his dog. And he's not just any fucking dog. He is coming. He's dedicated to that body. He wants that body. He already has set his mind on it. I know it's a kid over here, bro. And the reason I know that it's like that because Chucky whole ass went into the school where a big ass group of kids could possibly be. Obviously, they were in class. And he still wanted Andy. You could have caught a kid walking home after school, so it shows you the legendary and the attachment he wanted with Andy. And it's almost like Michael. He will never let Laurie go in the first half of, Halloween before we hit the trilogy, brother and sister stuff going on. But it's almost like that, man. It's almost like it shows you the dedication. He wants Andy. He wants Andy. Yeah. He likes that body. And it has some great moments in there, hey, Miss Kettlewell, he has he's walking, he fucking air pumps her out the closet. Are you sharing the screen?
Yeah.
All right. He air pumps her out the fucking closet. And
here we go.
It's like, wow, you did not just do
that's it too. Hold on, sorry.
He just has the fucking ruler and he whacks her right on her ass with it, like boom.
Yeah.
Boom, and he just whacking her, and it's like, it makes, bro, I think this made Chucky very scary.
And the scene where he's walking, we talk about it in the group chat all the time, like the walking he's doing, like
he's just walking like
this. And then if you look at the behind the scenes and how that was made, it is literally a work of art, of puppeteering. Like that back in these days, puppeteering was amazing.
Yeah, and just a scene that showed me this doll is different. He's not fucking talking Tina, or he's not Annabelle. This is when Annabelle wasn't even, he's not Dolly Dearest. If people don't know what that is, Dolly Dearest is a great film. It was like the female Chucky, but he's not Slappy. He fucking has his hand in the freaking thing in Child's Play, and it always made me cringe when he's pulling his hand and it's ripping. It looks like mozzarella cheese, and his whole fucking wrist comes off. And he sticks his hand in the blade, and he was like, I felt that as a kid when he stick right there, that picture at the top. And it just shows when it's duct taped, Helverton, he's just like, he doesn't even care about the pain.
Oh, that's gnarly. Yeah, I remember that scene.
Bro, that's why that's my number one sequel. But number two, it has to be, ooh, this is hard. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm jumping back and forth with. I'm jumping back and forth with Halloween 2.
Okay.
Or Scream 2.
Ooh.
And that's why I'm so stuck, because man, bro, shout out to my guy Craven once again. Go check him out. He definitely gets you going too when you talk to him, man, especially when it comes to Scream. He kind of brings out this energy that you didn't know you had with Scream. Like, because he's so big of a Scream fan. When you talk to him, it kind of ignites the love that you have for it. And it shows how much you like Scream, So I was talking to him. He was asking how did I start liking Scream. And to be honest, you want to know, I never even seen the first one before. Like, I seen the first one, but I seen the first Scream I ever seen was Scream 2 with Jada Pinkett and Omar Epps. That's how I got introduced into the character of Ghostface and everything. So I'm gonna tell you what made me love Scream 2. The opening act where they're in the theater.
Yes.
I've always wanted one of those fucking stab costume packages. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, you guys get a stab costume. I go to the fucking theater and get a receipt from buying my popcorn. You know, I don't get a stab costume handed to me.
Right.
You know, so that scene, you know, when Omar Epps gets stabbed in the fucking ear and shit like that, and he sits down in his ghost face, and he looks at Jada Pinkett, she's thinking it's him, and he's just stabbing her, and all the ghost face are rooting for him and stuff like that. It's crazy, man.
And like, let's take the scene in the bathroom when Omar Epps goes to the bathroom. Like, that would terrify me, walking in and just seeing two different ghost faces.
Yes.
Like,
and they're peeing though, and it's like they're peeing and everything. They just turn around. Imagine if Wes just decided, you know what, like, charge at Omar Epps. I want one of you guys to charge at him.
Yeah,
something like that. It's just crazy to see. And then look, we can introduce to them even more how they both turn their head and they're looking in a creepy way. Like, so, man. And Anthony Mack also said, Child's Play 2 is way underrated, and yes, it is, man. I swear, that's my favorite sequel of all time.
That's where he turns his head when Omar Epps comes in the bathroom. They both turn their head. Like, that scene is crazy. And then, like you said, the scene of the movie theater.
Oh, the scene with the movie theater is what makes it a good sequel, because it's just that opening act. And then Sidney Prescott, we do lose a great person in this film. Jamie Kennedy, one of my favorite characters, Randy. He gets stabbed up in the van. So I don't know, man. You guys gotta love Scream too, man. I love it. I love the cover art. Look at that. They're rooting for the kill. It's kind of like almost shows you that people don't pay attention to shit. So it's like they're just, you know, Jada Pinkett is getting stabbed. They're thinking, why the fuck would they be reenacting that scene? You know, they're just up and they're just like, yeah. And then she's fucking screaming. Now, one thing that kind of made it cringy for me was when Jada Pinkett and she's on a stage of the theater thing. And she's like, and
that was a little cringy.
And then she just drops. Then you lose me right there. So with that being said, that just made me make my fucking choice a little easier. So I'm gonna go with Halloween 2.
Halloween 2.
So that right there, man, is out of this world insane.
Give me your favorite scene from Halloween 2. We need to know what I Like Scary's favorite scene from Halloween 2 is.
I'm gonna give you two things. My favorite Dr. Loomis scene has to be this scene right here. I'll show you guys. Favorite Dr. Loomis scene has to be this, guys. Hold up. Be patient, guys.
Scummy says Jada Pinkett got them entanglements. Wait a minute, Scummy. Wait a minute.
Favorite scene.
I shot him 6 times.
Bro, whoever made this shit.
I shot him in the heart. I shot him in the 6 times. I shot him in the heart.
Whoever made this right here,
shot him in
man.
the 6 times. Got very far. Come on. This man he's not human. Shot him in the 6 times.
He said he's not human.
Shot him in the 6 times. Shot him in the 6 times. Shot him in the. Anna got very far. Come on. Not human.
We couldn't have gotten very far.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
That was my favorite Loomis scene. Or you don't know what death is. So my favorite Michael scene though has to be where he picks up the nurse.
Oh yeah. Let's see
when he fucking stabs her and he picks her up with one hand. And this is Dick Warlock. This is not even Nick Castle. Man.
Oh yeah, this is Oh, this is iconic. Like,
yes,
this is an icon. Like, I just forgot about how iconic this is before I looked it up. Here we go, right here.
I will get a shirt with that on it.
Hold on, actually, that doesn't do it justice. Let me see if I can make it bigger real quick.
All right, and yeah, he just picks up the nurse with a scalpel. Not even a knife. He picks her up with a fucking scalpel. You know how
oh my god!
And he just, bro, and the music. I love the music. And only thing that took away from, you know, Halloween 2, it was just I didn't dig the hospital that much.
Look at that. Oh my god.
And it's so close with Child's Play 2 is my all-time favorite sequel because, Child's Play 2, you just got to give it to it, man. It's so underrated, man. It's so underrated. But I'm going to give it to Halloween 2 for the second spot as my all-time favorite sequels, man.
I got to show some love to this kill scene, though. Like,
he picks up the
look at the strength. Look at the strength. I know there's, all that whatever magic behind it, but look at the shot. Like the hallway, like this is classic. This is iconic scene, bro. Very good pick, bro. I'm not mad at that pick.
So yeah, Child's Play 2 for me, Mac Attack and Halloween 2. So those are my two. So what's yours, Helton, man?
All right, so so for my first one, it has to be Friday the 13th Part 2. Just because what the franchise was before that movie. I wasn't a fan. I mean, I'm a fan, right, of all horror, but the whole mother kill him, like, it's cool. Like I like Psycho, that was cool too. But it's not until Jason came and we found Jason that franchise really made an impact. And for the second pick, oh man, I gotta go It Chapter 2. I gotta go It Chapter 2, or not Chapter 2. But yeah, just because I love the original It, but to see what I believe his name is Ben Hasgard or something like that, what he did for, I might be wrong. I could be fucking wrong.
It's not the guy who plays It.
Yeah, what's his name?
I fuck his name up all the time. It's It's like Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, it's something Bill Skarsgård. Well, what he's done for the character of Pennywise, I feel like he's the closest to come to the original. And I'm not saying he is Tim Curry. I'm just saying I'm so glad that they picked him, because if you see the way his face is shaped and you see how the eyes are shaped and you see how much he gives to the character, it looks like you're watching a young Tim Curry. It's ridiculous. It's so crazy.
Yeah, definitely. So those are good picks, especially that It pick.
Yeah,
I've never heard someone say that, so that's very different, and that is an awesome pick. Let me see. Mac Attack also said, "I appreciate it, fellas. Definitely works. Definitely, I think you should get a channel, man.
Yes,
for sure, man. If anyone hasn't told you that already, man, I don't know what's going on." Jalissa said, "I'm bringing headphones for the next time. Haha. I have you guys on super low volume."
Definitely need to bring some headphones because, hey, Jalissa, we got you. We got you.
J. Carlos Gaming said, "What horror movie you get scared of?" For me, it's The Conjuring, man. The Conjuring 2 is one of the ones. It doesn't scare me shitless, but it definitely gives me the creeps.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you watch that 2:00 in the morning, all the doors shut, you're going to get scared.
Definitely. Jalissa, my day is okay. All right, everybody's communicating in the chat. I like to see that. Jessie H is cracking up. I'm pretty sure she's cracking up at what we just said about the probably, I think it's Jada Pinkett when she fucking falls down. What's up, Jessie H? You guys definitely, man, consider being a freak. And before I move on to the see, Mac Attack just sent another freaking fucking question. He's on a roll. I'm telling you, Helton, man, he goes crazy. You guys definitely consider being a freaking channel member, and this is for my channel members right here. One more time, you guys definitely deserve this moment. This comment so it can be real clear to you guys.
There we go. I see Jalissa's name up there.
So we got Carrie Crave Cinema. You gotta love Carrie. Got Hunt for Entertainment. Little Joy. We got Shaping the Shadows. Jalissa. Gotta love Jalissa. And we got Chris Jackson. A channel member, especially what I got planned for you guys. Private watch parties. You guys get the option, depending on what packages you get, to pick the film we watch. You get behind the scenes of the fan film season of the Boogeyman that comes out 2023. You get behind the scenes of me filming.
I think we lost Brandon, guys. So welcome to the I Like Scary YouTube channel. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I think we lost Brandon for a second, guys. Technical difficulties. Hold on, guys. Let's read some of these comments. King Tay says Conjuring 2 was great. Love how they added Crooked Man into it as well. I agree, King Toe. Scummy says need a Sleepaway Camp remake. Ooh, yes. Why haven't they remade Sleepaway Camp yet? That'd be awesome. Chris Jackson said Brandon froze. Yes, Brandon is froze. But in the meantime, I'm your host, Dede, from the Helvington YouTube channel. Come check me out on my channel. If you see the Helvington thing right there somewhere, that's my channel. Anthony Mack says, yo, Brandon, definitely a future member. Dig the channel and content. Yes, always come back to the I Like Scary channel. He has done so much for the horror community that it's crazy. So definitely become a member to the I Like Scary channel for sure, guys.
Definitely. One moment, I'll be right back, you guys.
You're good, bro. Jalissa says, hey, Lil Joey. Yes, Lil Joey is here. What's up, Lil Joey? Lil Joey says, Helvington, what do you think of Halloween 3? I enjoy Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. It's a great movie to watch during the Halloween time. I love the mask in that movie. I actually own 2 of the Silver Shamrock mask. But yeah, I love Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I really do. Anthony Mack says, yo, Helvington, just subscribe. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I need that same energy. I love those questions, man. Follow me on Instagram because, man, I would love to talk to you all day about horror, brother. You have a mind filled of gold, my brother, for sure. Let's read some more of these comments while Brandon is coming right back. Don't worry, guys. Brandon will be right back. This is the I Like Scary channel where we are talking 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s horror. Guys, we haven't even got to the 2000s yet, and we're an hour and a half in. Chris Jackson says, what up, Jalissa? Yes, Jalissa, I'm glad you are enjoying your job on your first day of your orientation. That is so awesome. And the hostess with the mostest is back, ladies and gentlemen.
What is up,
Like
guys?
Return.
Oh, my God. I see the question freaking Anthony Mack just picked. Let me see. Let me get to some of these comments. You see Conjuring 2. Chris Jackson said I froze. One moment, guys.
Lil Joey says, what do you prefer? Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. Oh, I'm good. I was just making sure you were good.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, God. You guys stay off TikTok. TikTok is bad. TikTok is bad. All right, so let me see. We're good. I'm gonna tell you something that happens with me, you guys. I have to tell you. So I have a PlayStation 5, right? Mm-hmm. So the joystick goes dead all the fucking time. So I keep my joystick on a charger. But it's like, I don't know what it is with PlayStation 5. It's like it corrupts the fucking internet. Cause it's like everything is like 4K on there. You play anything is so it's like it corrupts the internet. And sometimes it'll drop and then it'll come right back up. Mm-hmm. And it didn't used to affect my setup and everything until I fucking updated. It's this thing called, you guys probably like, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about, but it's called like Big Sur, bro. It's like a software that I use called Big Sur through MacBook. If you got a MacBook, you probably know what the fuck I'm talking about. It force closes all type of shit. I'm working on getting this shit off my damn computer. I actually just want to keep this for editing and probably getting like an HP or some shit. So
yeah, I definitely advise getting an HP.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do
Mac for editing. Yeah, Mac is really cool at editing.
Getting sick of this shit. But it just started happening. We're good though. Mac Attack says, yo, Brandon, definitely a future member. Dig the channel and content. Man, definitely. Mac Attack, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you a lot, man. You're awesome, man. I know for a fact we have a damn horror fan in the chat.
That is definitely
for a fact he's a horror fan with those damn questions. All you guys. But I definitely know, I guarantee you he knows his history of horror. The way the fuck the questions come in, and so definitely, man, I appreciate that, Mac. I'm looking forward to that, man. Here's his freaking question. Hold up, I have to give him another video.
4 videos in one chat, Anthony. You're going crazy, bro.
Yeah,
you're breaking records, bro. You're breaking records.
I have to give him another video, man. He can't just. Come on, man. You gotta give him another one, right?
Man, I want him on this Scary at Night. I know it's gonna get crazy. If he came
on
Scary,
if we do a Scary at Night with him, I don't know if Mac Attack knows what a Scary at Night is. It's when we freaking hang out all night and talk horror. Bro. We had stayed up to from 10:30 Eastern time to freaking 6 in the morning.
6 hours.
Wow.
Our last 2 Scary at Nights have been 6 hours long. It's crazy.
Yeah. But this is for you, Mac Attack, man. Enjoy it. We gotta do it. It's because it's kind of short, so we're gonna.
You don't know what death is.
Oh, you don't know what you got yourself into, Anthony.
I told these guys I'm gonna have to put that part in when he runs off. I gotta put the part in. I'm gonna edit it tonight, actually. And tonight, my goal is to get more funny clips for you guys when you send super chats and stuff like that. So one more time.
You don't know what death is.
I'm gonna get the part in.
Death is.
I'm gonna get more funny with some Freddy Krueger in there. So it's gonna be awesome. So Mac Attack says better practical effects. Hellraiser 1, Hellraiser 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street 1, Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna let you go first, man. I can't do this one.
Yo, Anthony. All right, so I know you just subscribed to my channel. You might have to go up out of here, man, because if you're gonna have questions like this, man, this is crazy. Because it's like he literally picked the 2 almost best as practical effects ever. But dude, you know me, bro. I love Robert Englund and I love Nightmare on Elm Street. But damn it, the special effects and practical effects, dude. Hellraiser, come like. What do we like the scene where the dude's face gets peeled off? I mean, I feel so bad for answering this, but I mean, yeah. Damn it, Anthony, take my horror card, man. Here you go. You want it? Take it, bro. I gotta go with Hellraiser.
It feels like, when you're in school and you're on this multiple choice question and it's like you don't know the answer to it. Yeah. So you're like, what's my favorite letter? A, B, C, or D? And you just go with your favorite letter.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
Like you can't like, dude. Oh, we can start by, I guess let's just like go through the scenes. Like Johnny Depp's bed scene. Yeah. Come on.
That's what I swear that is what I'm thinking about. That scene right there with the
alleyway. Come on. Like, there's so many, bro. So
the blood, man, the blood. I feel I'm gonna have to go, man.
You can't go wrong either way, man.
I'm gonna go Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Because when he takes that guy's fucking face from him, I'm like, oh,
it looked painful. Yeah. I was watching it, and I remember watching when I was a kid, and my mom found out that I watched it. And she's like, what are you watching? I'm like, this is Hellraiser. And she's like, no, sir. And I'm like, but mom.
What's crazy is those Hellraisers are the best Hellraisers. I guarantee you, if they would have kept that same pace, everything with 1 and 2, we would have a great franchise. Like, I swear, immediately after Hellraiser 2, it got fucked. It was like if they would have kept that same pace and everything, we would have a pinhead, man. It would just be. I've heard that they're trying to bring Hellraiser back, but I don't think it's going to be like mainstream in the theaters though. But man, you can't take away from Hellraiser 1 and 2, especially 2, man. God damn.
Hellraiser 2. It literally took Hellraiser 1 and was like, you know what? We know what you, and that's what Anthony said, I guess, on your stream last night. I mean, I'd have to give it to Hellraiser 2 for the best sequel. Yeah. Ever. Even though I love Friday the 13th. But, if you take 2 away, you still got 3, you still got 4, you still got 5. But with Hellraiser, after 2, the whole franchise went to shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely, I'm going Hellraiser 1 and 2. But more of because of 2. Because I'm just thinking about how good of 2 was, plus the practical effects. When bro, the face, when the face comes off, that one right there. I know Freddy did something, takes his fucking head, but nothing amounts up to that Hellraiser scene and other stuff that happened.
And the hooks in the back.
The back with the skin, bro. I've remember, bro, that shit right there was creepy alone. Just seeing someone get hooked in the fucking back. So it's like, man, Hellraiser 1 and 2, man. I'm gonna give it to Hellraiser 1 and 2, Mac Attack, man. And for you doing that, man, I'm gonna give you something else. Got another video for you.
Oh,
man.
That's 5. I'm keeping count. That's 5 videos, and you're breaking records out here, dude.
Bro, Mac Attack is the reason I have to dig an inventory and pull shit out, and
he's the reason you're going to have to work more on more videos, man. He needs more.
He's the reason I'm gonna have to pull out more videos. So, here's one for you, man.
No.
So you want to be on Dangertainment? Let's see what you got.
There it is.
Bro, that part, bro, one more time, bro. That part is so like, bro, you really just kicked Michael Myers, bro. What the fuck?
So you want to be on Dangertainment?
Michael's like, yes, I do.
Let's see what you got.
He's like, I was not expecting that.
Fucking noise. Why the fuck did he Bruce Lee kick him? And he didn't even have to say the Jet Li fucking noise. Like,
but the fact is that Michael's sister after they asked him, do you want to be on Dangertainment? They panned to Michael, and Michael's like, yeah, I do. And then the best part is when he kicks him, Michael actually, like, there's actually a reaction on Michael's mask, like, oh shit, I just got hit.
Man, I swear to, bro, that's why I say, man, Resurrection is a good one, man. You gotta go in there and just prepare to laugh. Don't go in there to get scared or hear a story from Michael. Jalissa just said something funny, man. She said Michael has some thin ass eyebrows.
But they on fleek though.
Man, guys, man, this is an awesome stream. Mac Attack, man. Those are our answers, man. We both picked Hellraiser 1 and 2 for practical effects, man. You're killing it.
I got a challenge for Anthony though. We've talked about 80s, we talked about 90s, we talked about the earlys, right? What about the 2000s, Anthony? I need a question about the 2000s horror.
Yeah, 2000s question would be crazy.
Yeah, I need an out of the park question of a 2000s, because like the 2000s was a crazy time for horror.
Yeah, it was. Horror Fanatic said, I heard that the new Hellraiser film will have a female Pinhead. Wow.
Yes, it's going to be a female, but from my research, the original story of Pinhead was originally a female, and like I guess it's like a comic book or some type of book. What? It was originally a female, or so there's that.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against none. Like, I just love Doug Bradley. That's all it is. I love Doug Bradley.
Definitely. Oh, when will the Scary at Night be? I'm actually thinking about planning a Scary at Night either Thursday or Friday. So I'm gonna let you guys know. Just check the community. I'm thinking of planning a Scary at Night either this Thursday or this Friday. I know they're usually on Tuesdays, but actually, no. We got a Scary at Night scheduled. We have one scheduled, you guys. We have a Black Phone special.
Wednesday night.
So be there. Matter of fact, Wednesday night, we got a Scary at Night special.
Yes.
We're going to talk some Black Phone and everything. We can talk other horror movies, We just, we go in natural, but that will be a topic that we have to tackle because it's the headliner of Scary at Night. So definitely, Scary at Night will be this Wednesday, man. 10 o'clock.
Night.
Yep.
And I got a concert to go to Thursday at a morning or afternoon, so I'm gonna be wired. So let's do this, guys. I'm going up for 24 hours.
I'm be wired.
Jalissa knows how we get on Scary at Night. Look, I can't wait for Mac Attack to get on there.
Yeah, definitely.
Mac Attack. it's scary at night for a reason because the freaks come out at night and people from all over the world will literally be on this live stream. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Bro, we have people from South Africa, Brazil, Italy, bro, and they're like just talking horror, like hello from Italy. I'm like, wow.
And they have some crazy questions out there in the world, man. So Mac Attack, be there this Wednesday. We're going up all night. We're going from Wednesday night to Thursday early morning. We're going live. We're going live.
And then it's like we have people fall asleep on the stream.
Yeah,
bro, it gets crazy, bro.
Jalissa, Jalissa, we need you to make a Horror Gang a custom pillow for Scary at Night for when he falls asleep.
Yes, he always falls asleep, man. Oh.
Yo, I don't know if Horror Gang's on the live, but Brandon, I need you to make a video, like find some video that represents some type of sleeping in horror. So when Horror Gang gets scary, we can play the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
sleepy. We can play the video, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna figure it out. That would be so hilarious.
Oh, fun, guys.
Mac Attack, man, with another freaking question.
Yo, okay. I know I asked for it, but I didn't ask for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Halloween 2, Hellraiser 2, Friday the 13th 2, Halloween 2018, and we have to rank them.
Okay, that's okay. Yo, these guys' questions, because it's like either one of those could go first. Literally, any one of those could go first. So does Anthony just sit here and think about diabolical questions for horror?
I don't fucking know. He should start a horror school or something, man.
Yo, this is crazy. I've been in the horror community for a minute, and I've never met a person that made me rank literally the best sequels of all time. Mm-hmm. Like I've never thought about it, but literally these are the best sequels of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, you got this, Brandon. I'm not going first. Not me. That's you. And I love it because Halloween 2018's in there, and I know how much you love Halloween 2018. I know how much you love it.
All right. This is how we're going to do it. Number one for me, bro, Halloween 2018 is my favorite, out of the Halloween trilogy. I'm digging it. I love the mask, everything. I love the storyline. I love everything about it. So number one for me is going to be Halloween 2018, for sure. Hellraiser 2 is good as fuck, man.
He said, hold on a minute. Hellraiser 2 good as fuck. Hey, I like it.
I'm trying to literally go off of what I like, man. Not even just numbers or nothing. For number one, for sure, I'm comfortable with that. Halloween 2018. Number two, I'm gonna have to go Halloween 2, man. I'm gonna go Halloween 2 because off the fact that Pinhead is not one of my. I love the sequel. I love it, but one that I pick up. This is how I'm going to go about it. The ones that I pick up more and watch and put on the TV. So it'd be those two: Halloween 2018 and Halloween 2. Now,
can I ask a question though?
Mm-hmm.
If there wasn't Hellraiser 3, 4, 5, and all the other ones, and they just stopped at 2, would it mean more to you? Would that franchise mean more to you?
Yeah, definitely. Because if they would have kept, like I said earlier, bro, if they would have kept it like that, bro, then we would have had our hands full with Pinhead and the character and everything and the storyline. So definitely.
So it lived that, and that goes to say that's how bad of a sour taste it put in Brandon's mouth. Like he loves Pinhead, but he can't put it in his number 2 spot. So dang, okay, I see you, Brandon. Definitely. He's being real, guys.
Yeah, I just can't, bro. I feel like I'm doing the horror community bad justice.
Yeah,
on my end. So Yeah, Anthony Max said Halloween 2018 is a masterpiece. Yeah, masterpiece. Yes, that's one of my favorite Halloween. Actually, it goes for me. Halloween 78, Halloween 2018. As of now, Halloween. Okay, 2018. We got 2. I'm gonna go Hellraiser 2 for number 3.
Oh,
Hellraiser 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Hellraiser 2.
I'm not mad at it.
Because Halloween 2, definitely not Halloween 2, Friday 13th 2 definitely has some down moments.
Yeah.
Some aspect, but Friday the 13th, no, not Friday the 13th, Hellraiser doesn't, in my opinion. It's straight pressure, blood, gore. You know, it's like for a horror fan, that's heaven. That whole film is heaven.
Right.
So it's like
I agree 100% with the Friday the 13th standard. I think people like me hold Halloween Part 2 as such a high standard because not the film itself, but only because Jason was the main killer. Now, it wasn't until Part 3 that people really started liking Jason when he got his mask and he started doing those creative kills. That is literally the all-time best Friday the 13th. But I do agree with what you said. I can't put Friday the 13th up there because it was a down film. Hellraiser 2 had no down moments at all.
Yeah, so that's my ranking. So 2018, Halloween 2, Hellraiser 2, Friday the 13th 2. So I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
That's
and
man.
I'll do, just so I'm not the same, I'll go everything the same except for my number 1 spot will be Halloween 2. Just because the story behind of how that film got made and then how much John Carpenter didn't want to make that film. And even though he didn't want to make it, it still came out like a masterpiece, in my opinion, with the bloodshot eyes, with the explosion in the hallway. Like, it was a great film. Now, it kind of had its long moments with the hospital and, its dry moments, Halloween Kills. But oh my God. but no, Halloween 2 is definitely a great sequel in my opinion. So it's gonna go my number 1. But everything else I agree 100% on.
Yeah. So all right. Okay. Yeah, I'm comfortable with mine. Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Yeah. Yours is honestly better than mine. Because the only reason I don't put Halloween 2018 in my number 1 spot is because it's so new. If it wasn't so new, it'd be my number 1 spot. So Halloween 2018 will probably be my number 1 in 10 years. In 10 years, it'll probably be my number 1.
Definitely, that's fair. That's fair, man.
Yeah.
All right, so I give him another video, man.
Dude, all right. I'm finna smoke. Yo, this guy's crazy.
Bro, it got to the point yesterday I had to play one again for him. Like,
dude, you're running out of videos, Anthony. We didn't prepare for you, bro.
Oh, let's see. What do I got for you, man? I think I got something for you. Let me see. Oh, I got something. All right. You go with this one. Oh shit. It's Ted Hollister.
It's Ted Hollister.
You
dumb son of a bitch.
Bro, that part, bro, not as a kid, when I seen that, I thought he was so funny. You dumb
son of a bitch. Oh man, I love that.
Oh man, this one is gonna be hard. Oh, that's kind of gonna be easy, kind of. I just seen what. So thanks you guys for doing that one. So Mac Attack says better remake: Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, Friday the 13th 2009, and Joey had fucking added some extra ketchup and mustard on that and added the fucking remade Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yo, Joey, so you the sauce man, throwing the sauce on top of the burger that's already fired? Come on, Joey. All right, so okay.
Horror fan from Chicago. What's up, man? Love from Chicago. I was just in Chicago, actually. You guys are awesome out there, man. I'm actually coming back out there soon, but
Okay, you go first, Brandon. I'm trying to hear this because I'm curious. I want to know. I kind of know where you're going, but I want to know why you're going there.
All right. First off, this was kind of easy for me. TCM is last for me.
Okay.
But the better remake out of all these, because he didn't say rank. He didn't say rank. And he just said pick, basically.
Okay, so better remake. Okay.
So for me,
but you said you throw Nightmare in there too. Don't forget the reboot.
Yeah. We got the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot in there too. So we're gonna go with Friday the 13th. And the reason I said it because Derek Mears nailed Jason. He made Jason actually scary in a humanized way, man. When he throws the fucking axe, when the guy's trying to run away. Yeah. But I remember going to see that in theaters as a kid. Quick story, you guys, why I picked this. I actually love this look of Jason and everything. I swear, this is probably one of my favorite looks of Jason. But I remember going, to the theaters as a kid, and my friend's mom had dropped us off at the theater. We snuck in. We were too young. But she was the type of parent, as long as you guys get in, don't call me or whatever.
Right.
So we got in. We got our seats in the front. I remember we had our seats in the very front row. Had our popcorn. And I remember that scene where Jason is on the roof. And he's like, it's almost like, you guys, he's kind of like eavesdropping. He's eavesdropping on her conversation, or I don't know what the hell was going on, but he just walks off the roof. And when he turns, the music kicks up, and it's like, wow.
I'm about to share
the way. All right.
Here we go. No, that's not it.
And it was just like, bro, the way he, Jason, when they were down in that little cave thing, how he handled himself down there, he was bigger. Derek Mears did a good job at that as that Jason, man.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite portrayals. Yes, right here when he's on his roof, right here.
That's a badass shot right there, bro.
Just look at it, and then it's like it shows you that Jason is very smart. Like he's on the roof, and it's like he's eavesdropping, and then out of nowhere he just turns around. It's like, okay, it's time.
I got my information. I know where to go next. Yeah.
So yeah, Friday the 13th remake for me, man. Just off the fact, Jason, man, he makes you like it. What he does, and that part where he's in the fucking shed with the tool shed with the guy, and he's like, he sees the hockey mask and he's drunk. He's playing hockey. And he said, he's like, this belongs to you, like this hockey stick, like that.
Oh, this right here?
Yes.
He's
he's like, does this belong to you? And Jason just snaps his ass. Like, I'm like, man.
And what was awesome with that scene was like Jason was backing him up.
Yeah.
So like you seen the guy like trying to talk to Jason. Jason was not having none of it.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely for me, man. Friday the 13th, 2009 remake. Is my favorite out of those.
I gotta go the same, man. And my favorite scene in that film definitely has to be the sleeping bag scene.
Oh yeah, yes.
Whenever they where's it at? Yeah, here it goes. When they burn the lady alive, or that girl alive inside I was like, yo. Like that whole opening, to the Friday the 13th, 2009, where, they follow the sister and her friends when they go missing or whatever. That's one of the better openings to any Friday the 13th movie ever. Like it was action packed. You had, people dying everywhere, like from the forest to the campsite to you followed somebody that was into one of the log cabins. And then you just find out that was only the opening. That was the only beginning to the movie. So I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I'm ready for this. So yeah, that is a remake that doesn't get, enough credit.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with Helveton, man. So that's our answers, Mac Attack, man. You're killing it with the questions. So I'm going to give you another video, but this time it's going to be one that we all here enjoy. So we played it in the beginning, and you guys, if you want, you can sing along in the chat. But this is my favorite video that I played for you guys. There's nothing better than this on I Like Scary.
I'm ready.
Man, he said, I'm ready.
Shoes. Would you like a drink?
Here we go, baby.
Yes, we'll
You
gather
roll
at
down
the river, the beautiful, beautiful river.
Look at that smile. Look at
Where
that
the saints
smile.
and
God.
Man.
Frame that smile, man. I would literally. I'm gonna get a picture, screenshot it, and frame that Loomis smile. Damn it, like that.
Bro. Yes, bro. That's so crazy, man. Donald Pleasance, man. Him and Wes Craven. That's the piece that we're missing in horror, man. Them two right there. It's like, damn, man.
Especially Wes. Wes was taken way too soon, man. Way too soon.
Yeah, Wes. I'm telling you, if he was here, Scream 5 would be different.
Oh, could you imagine? Literally, it would have got the 2018 treatment.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, like I don't even want to think about it, bro, because it makes me want to cry. It makes me want to cry.
I think it would have been a phenomenal film, man. Especially to have his freaking, just his touch.
Yeah.
Oh, Nightmare, man. Oh, Nightmare has a question. Nightmare Corner says, here's a question. Wow. What you think about that, Helton?
Huh. That's a fucking question right there. All right. Go if you want to. Wow. The limited generation box upstairs locked away in glass hill sanitarium. If used, the thing it is will drag the enemy of the hell, whoever uses it. Only one can use it. So are we asking who?
And he said, which final girl would win to claim the box and send their enemy to hell? Sydney or Lori?
Wow. Okay, guys. So read that question in full, Brandon.
So Nightmare is saying, here's the question. The laminate configuration box is upstairs locked away in Glass Hill Sanitarium. If used the demo, it will drag the enemy to hell of whoever used it. Only one can use it. Sydney Prescott or Laurie Strode?
That is a great question.
Come on, Nightmare. He just made you fucking stressed. Now you trying to fucking stress us out.
Like we're pulling. Look, that's Scream, Hellraiser, and Halloween combined into one fucking question. Like, how the hell do you guys come up with these questions, man? Okay. Oh man. Look, and I know why he came up with this question, because it says who is the most badass final girl, and that's basically who you're asking. What you're asking, Brandon, you're up, buddy. You're up. I'm not going first. These hard questions, I'm not going first. Like, I'm not doing it. Got my soda pop ready. I'm ready to hear what Brandon has to say.
All right. Now I have to have I gotta have statements behind this.
Okay. Opening statements, guys. Before we answer your question, Judge, we gotta say something.
I'm gonna go with Laurie Strode. And the reason I say that is because Laurie Strode is willing to die. She's willing to go to hell if it means Michael is dead. Yeah. And like she said in Halloween Kills, she said, let him take his head, let him take my head as I take his. Which, if you got some of you guys don't understand, that's basically saying, if it comes down to it, if you want to take my head, I'm going to take yours. As long as both of us dead, I will let you take me away from Allison, Karen, just my family. I will let you kill me if it means my family are safe and I go to hell and burn with you. So when she said that, it basically is saying the answer to this, because it's like, and it shows with Laurie, man. She's my favorite final girl. I love Sydney Prescott, but sometimes Sydney Prescott, her stamina goes down, and it shows. Mm-hmm. It shows with her stamina. Sometimes she's probably getting chased by a ghost face, or she hides out, or something like that. Laurie, she's going.
Exactly, and I was just gonna say that. Yeah,
she's coming at him. She wants Michael dead. She means business. You know, and what I mean by that is like in 2018, she shoots his fingers off. Like, to think, you guys, I want you guys to close your eyes and really put yourself in Laurie Strode's shoes so you can understand when she has the shotgun and Michael busts through the door and he's choking her. In that situation, I know you guys, you know, if you have a double barrel shotgun or whatever you want to call it, a pump shotgun, some of you guys might think to shoot him or try. But in all reality, I'm just saying, put yourself in a real life situation.
It's Michael fucking Myers.
Yes, with a 6'3" killer, evil Michael Myers, and you just feel him behind you, and he's choking the shit out of you. And out of everything, biting him, anything, she decides to lift the gun up with one hand, lift the whole damn shotgun up, and she's an old lady. She lifts it up, sticks it right under his fucking hand, and she's willing to blow. Yes, and it's so crazy. Like, I'm talking real life situation. She's going to the furthest extent to blow his fucking fingers off. And you know that fucking like in reality, if you shoot a shotgun that close to your fucking eardrums are done.
Oh yeah.
He was willing to shoot that shit this close and just risk getting recoil. And I know it's a movie, but it shows that she did not give a fuck. And after he does this, like, you know, they're fighting, and to know that she was really, because sometimes Sydney she jogs away. She sets up traps. She sets traps up.
Yes.
So, but Laurie, this is her first time doing traps, but I feel like she literally comes at Michael every time. Like,
even if there is a trap, she's still there with him.
Yes, like it's like they're literally playing, like back in the day, if you guys play football, like Killer Man, like you lay in the grass, you come. It's like she's really going at him. Like she doesn't want to step off to the side. She wants him one-on-one. Like she's not scared of him. So that scene where in 2018, where, you know, she's behind him, she's like, "Happy Halloween, Michael," and she smacks him. She stabs him with the knife and hits him with the pan. You gotta think how much courage for her to go up against Michael Myers, and she obviously means business. Michael fucking fingers are bloody. They're bloody. They're gone. They're upstairs going at it. He fucking grabs her head. She bites the fucking finger, the fingers that she blew off. That's how much she's willing. Like, she's willing to kill him, bro. She's biting his fucking fingers. And jump over the kills. Her stomach, she has a whole fucking stab wound in her stomach. She's willing to go out the same night after all this shit. You got to remember, this kills takes place in the same night as 2018. So she's willing to go out on that same night and go right back to war with him, even if it means her bleeding out. That's what it meant. That's what I mean. That's why I got to pick Laurie, because she goes at him, man. She's willing to go to hell and burn. And that's why I said I think in Halloween Ends, if they die, they possibly might go out together, because the energy, it's not going to be because of Michael. It's going to be because of the risk that Laurie decides to take. Like, fuck, I'm killing myself if it means my granddaughter is being safe. I'm going to take my life. I don't give a fuck if I'm fucking jumping off a radio tower while I'm holding them tight. I don't give a fuck if I'm jumping off a bridge. I don't care if Allison has to bulldoze the house while I'm holding him down. Fucking kill me so he can die.
Right.
I'm tired of this shit. So
and that goes, and to go what you said, that goes to show her character and her villain. Her monster is Michael fucking Myers. So you have to be willing to die for it. With Sydney understands that it's a human underneath the mask. So she doesn't necessarily have to die. She just has to outsmart them. And another thing to what you said with Laurie, when she does these traps, Laurie is willing to put herself inside the trap. Sydney doesn't do that. Sydney runs away, runs around the trap, and then gets Ghostface inside the trap. So, I agree 100%. Laurie is willing to literally lose her daughter, lose her family, lose everything for him to die. And we've seen Sydney Prescott in Scream 5 and Scream 4. She's tried to run away from Ghostface, even though he still may be out there. She still tries to run away before confronting him. Laurie will never run away from Michael. Laurie will always be going, just like you said, head on, bro.
Yeah, definitely. That's my pick, man. So, Nightmare.
Great pick.
I think Laurie, she's the one that's willing to go to hell and back. And to finish it off, Ghostface is human. You can snap Ghostface's neck if you wanted to. And, you know, with Michael, we don't know what the hell he is.
We don't know what to do.
For all Lori knows, she could be going head up against Satan himself.
Literally.
Like, we don't know what she's and she's that, dedicated to killing him. Yeah. She's not scared. She's going up against Satan himself.
Because think about it, guys. And tell me a realistic way in the movie that you could kill Michael Myers in this timeline, not the other timelines. Tell me, and I need to know a legit way, because me and I Like Scared, we thought about it, and we cannot think of a legit way that you could kill Michael. And that is what Lori has to deal with. Yeah. She has to go up against something that she knows that there might not be a way to kill him. Yeah. And that's so hard to deal with.
And that's why in that scene, the last thing I'm going to say about it is when she's in the car and she's drinking the alcohol and a truck pulls, and she does as soon as the fucking bus pulls off.
Yep.
She just screams her fucking brains out, just knowing he's not under 24/7 lockdown. He's out in the world now on the streets. And it's like she screams. And that's why I say I'm going to do a video, you guys, in the future, talking about how Lori could have possibly been a reason that Michael escaped. She could have possibly knocked that bus off the road, because she's like, they're not going to hurt him. They're not going to kill him. They're going to treat him like an inmate. I want him to fucking die and bleed out. Right. I want him to fucking die. So I'm going to tip this fucking bus over and we're going to go from there. So that's what I think, man.
I agree 100%. I mean, 100%, bro. You said it.
Definitely. So you're going to go with Laurie Strode on that?
Yeah, Laurie Strode for sure. Like, for every reason you just said and then some. And like you, Neve Campbell's my crush. She's my number one final girl. But facts is facts, bro. Facts is facts.
Definitely. Mac Attack has a great question, man. Again, he's on a fucking roll.
That's what. Okay, look, I'm not even going to count no more Mac Attack. I'm going to say like 7, something like that.
Yeah. He's taking the videos, man.
No, that's crazy.
Mac Attack, man. He says, rank Jeepers Creepers, Saw, The Ring, Paranormal Activity. I'm gonna let you go first with this.
What? So you want me to rank? Okay, and I love it. It's what I asked for. I asked for an ultimate 2000s question, and he gave me an ultimate 2000s question. So
he gave it to you, man.
Man, oh man. So Jesus, man. I keep looking at each one of these answers, and I'm like, all right. So number one, I'm gonna go Jeepers Creepers, right? Because it's the creeper. He scared a whole generation of children with one song. The movie itself was terrifying. So Creeper's gonna be my number one. Number two, gotta go Saw, man. I mean, Saw invented the phrase, which one would you rather do? Would you rather take your chop off your leg or take your own eye out? Yeah. There weren't any questions like that before Saw. Yeah. So Saw definitely is my number two. Number three, this is where it gets hard, man. Oh man. Yeah. I gotta go The Ring, man. The Ring is my number three, just because the original movie is a Japanese movie and it is so scary. And then for them to remake it and make it even scarier, I mean, they did awesome. And just the sound, I mean, it's just amazing. And then Paranormal Activity, oh God, Jason Blum, are you kidding me? Are you like, I feel bad for not putting Jason Blum higher on the list. But what Paranormal Activity did was what Blair Witch did at the time that Blair Witch came out. It started that VHS recording type of paranormal vibe. And I remember the biggest thing with Paranormal Activity was nobody knew if it was true or not. Because everyone knew that Blair Witch was based off a true story. Yeah. And so everybody assumed that Paranormal Activity was based off a true story. So that's my list, man. I'm sticking to it. But Brandon, I got to know, man. What's yours?
Oh, man. So, mine has to be Jeepers Creepers number one.
Yeah.
Because it's like, bro, that song, we got introduced to the freaking creeper.
Yep.
That truck, the vibe of them. And, bro, Jeepers Creepers, man, I feel like people overlook that a lot, man. That shit growing up scared the shit out of me. Yeah. That song, and that's like legendary now, that song, and just so sad that it's going down a hole. It's going down, man. It's like a waste of a character.
Yeah.
But
And to go back to what you said, I mean, it's hard sometimes because the story behind the director. We're not going to get into it, but there's a story behind the director of the original film. He's a bad guy. Let's just say that, and we're going to leave it at that. But sometimes you got to separate the art from the artist,
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of horror, especially in the horror community, like I know Dead Meat, he won't ever do a Jeepers Creepers ranking because of the stuff behind the director. But sometimes, like, dude, but director or not, that movie literally is one of the best movies of the 2000s, and I will fight anybody to my grave with that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree, man. Saw number 2.
Oh yeah,
Saw was fucked, and
dude.
I'm not saying fucked in a bad way, in a good way. Like it was, bro. That when he took the key out of the fucking eye, bro.
Oh, and that was what was so. Oh god.
Even when I played the video game back in the day, where you
yes,
it made me cringe knowing that you had to like just your eyeball.
Guys,
it's not a tongue, a finger, a nose. I always told the wife this. With anything, if I ever got in a fist fight or anything, anything in general. If I'm tied up and I'm like in a Saw movie, one thing I ask for you not to touch, I will go crazy. I will lose my shit. I will literally clock out of this world. Like, I will go crazy. Don't touch my eyes, man. Do not touch my fucking eyes, bro. Like, that's...
So you're telling me if you were in a Saw movie, you would rather meet your ultimate demise than have to take your own eye out?
Yes. Yes. Fucking snap me in half, put me in a meat shredder. Bro, that is torture. Everybody I like scared in the chat right now, put your hands across your fucking eyes right now and tell me what you see.
Nothing. You see nothing.
Right? So it's like, it's torture, bro. Like,
no, my eyes.
Say I'm live with Helveton right now. And I just hear Helveton. I just hear him. Like, shout out to Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Like that, bro, because, man, if I get my fucking eyes took from me, I'm going crazy, man. I am going crazy because it's like, bro, that's what made Saw what it is, bro. That scene.
I'm going to share this on the screen. This is what Brandon's terrified of right here. He's going to be like this guy.
Yeah, bro. I have to have my eyes, man.
Do you guys remember this scene from The Mummy? That's Brandon right there.
Yes. No, man. No, man.
Oh, man. This is the scene that he's talking about.
I will be James Jude Courtneying up. Fucking 2 fingers missing. Take my hand, take my arm, amputate a leg. Do not take my fucking eyes, bro.
This is it, guys. This is what started it all right here.
Yeah.
He had to get the key out of his eye to unlock the. Oh, hold on. Can I make it bigger? Oh no, I can't make it bigger. But yeah, he had to take. This is what Brandon's terrified of. This contraption. So in the movie, the contraption, there was a key, but the jigsaw had implanted it behind his eye. So Brandon from My Life Scary is saying he'd rather that contraption go off.
Yeah.
Than to retrieve that key. That's crazy.
So if I was this guy right here, just fucking kill me, bro. I'll just check out because life is gonna be terrible without a fucking eye, bro.
Right. But the thing is, Brandon, at least you have one eye, right?
No, that's like, bro. How could you continue life, bro? How could
right? Because you went through life with both eyes, right?
Yeah, like it's just gonna be no. I don't know, man. I just can't do that shit,
man. That's crazy.
Number 2 for me is Saw, and then number 3 for me is The Ring, of course.
Yeah,
gotta love The Ring. And number 4, man, Paranormal Activity, but that's kind of hard because. Bro, I've been watching the Paranormal Activities. I started this year. I watched a few before, but I really got invested in them. Man, those are creepy as hell, man. Like the one, if you haven't checked out the very new one that just came out called The Next Kin, oh my fucking God. Paranormal Activity Next Can, you guys. It is so scary, in my opinion, about these friends. They go stay at a friend's house where they're on vacation for a little rest stop. The family is weird. They find out that the fucking family has a cult going on the ground in a church. They climb down this fucking tunnel, and these people worship fucking Satan. And at the end, bro, some bullshit happens. That's all I gotta say, man. It's fucking crazy. So
I'm sharing. I should be sharing it if I can click on it. Yeah, here we go.
Paranormal Activity Next Can, man.
All right, here we go. Share screen, Chrome tab. Here we go. Paranormal Activity Next Can.
Yes. This is it right here, guys. That church right there, they fucking go snooping around and they get what they're looking for at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, I gotta check that out because I've heard mixed reviews, but if Brandon says it's good, yeah, I gotta check it out.
Oh no, you have to, man. You have to. It's good. Chris Jackson just also said Next Can was fire, bro. It's scary. Yeah. It's scary, man. And it has you on your toes, bro, like in certain scenes. To talk about this one scene, then we can move on. Bro, it's a female that she basically she's in a room, but she hears some shit in the middle of the night. And her friends are asleep. And she's trying to wake them up, like, wake up, I hear something. Mm-hmm. So it's a room upstairs above them. So she's going to snoop. She goes in the room. They tell them to stay away from that room, right? Mm-hmm. So she hears, I guess she's thinking that she hears someone waking up downstairs that, is the owner of the house. So she rolls under the bed, but she's trying to wait to see if the door is open. So she's on the floor like this to see if the door open. And she hears something, and then the top, it's like a shot of where they show her on the floor in the top of the bed. And you just see the bed cave in like someone sits down.
Oh, no, I'm running. I'm finna run.
And then you fucking hear breathing, and it's like,
oh no. Oh no.
You damn near have a fucking stroke preparing to see what she sees on top of this fucking bed. Slowly how she's crawling from under the bed to see what it was. Yeah. And it goes from there, man. Check out Next Can, you guys.
Oh, yeah. We got to check that out. I got to check that out, bro.
Yeah, check that shit out, bro. Like, that shit is me and the wife, bro. It was a moment where that shit got so scary, bro, that
that's getting watched.
Pause and ask ourselves, do we want to continue?
Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, I gotta watch
that. Do we want to continue? So yeah. Just know once you go, you check that out, man. It's very different.
Yeah,
it's different, man. Let me see what I got for him, man. And this guy fucking took.
This man is crazy.
Yeah, he's fucking doing it, man.
Love to see it though, man. This is what the horror community needs, man. Dedicated members, man.
Definitely, man. I love Mac Attack though, man. He's awesome for this. Let me see what I got for you, man. Be patient. Be patient. Come on, man. Give him some of this, man. Got to. Bro, I want that mask so bad.
Love it. Oh, dude, my friend has one, and he knows how big of a horror fan I am, but he won't sell it to me because he knows how much it's worth. And I'm like, dude, come on. And like, he uses against me all the time. Like, that is my all-time favorite Ghostface mask, and I need it.
Definitely. So Mac Attack hits us with another one back to back. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
The question is, Mac Attack says, meant more franchise rank. So what franchise meant more? And look at the fucking names he picked.
Yo, do you just got like a history of horror somewhere that just like,
fucking Scream, Friday the 13th, and The Nightmare on Elm Street.
Brandon, you got this one. You got this one first, buddy. I know. Look at Brandon, guys. Brandon's like, yo, I can't do this anymore. I ain't gonna lie. These questions are like bullet holes. Like,
I think out of all the questions he asked, this one was the hardest.
this is the hardest one for sure. I'm going off a feeling, bro. Don't think about it. Go off feeling. Oh, so you got to take yourself out of it. Take yourself out of it. Which one means more to the horror community?
I don't even know if I don't even know if this question is like possible to answer, man.
Yeah, that's hard. I'm
that one right there. It hurts the brain.
Yeah.
It hurts the brain, man, when you try to think about that, man. Especially when you,
because it's like each one of those things did something different for the community.
And fucking Mac Attack, you know what you do, man. He sends a super chat, so you have to give him the most awesome answer, bro. Like, it's just like,
yo,
what's that one game what's that one game you watch? It's like a TV show. They have a game. It's like, can I bring in a helper? Can I?
Who wants to be a millionaire? Yeah.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro? It's just like,
yo. Oh man, that's tough.
I know what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go off of like what I see the most through, because I've had a lot of horror experience, like with conventions and stuff like that. And just people just buying collectibles and everything. So, and just watching the films a lot of times over and over. Man. I just literally hear the fucking birds outside my. That's how deep of my thoughts. That's how deep I'm in my thoughts, Helverton. I'm just literally hearing the birds chirp outside my windows. Like, I'm just so deep.
I'm over here like, I'm the same way, bro. I'm trying to figure out like where to start, bro. Like, but I'm on you. I'm waiting on you, man.
All right. I think I got it. All right. So I feel that Nightmare on Elm Street would have to be second.
Oh, I like how he set everybody up. He set you guys up.
Nightmare on Elm Street will have to be second.
Yo, okay. I'm liking it. Okay. Wow, Scream? Oh, that's why I'm like, where is he going? I don't know.
And Friday the 13th will have to be first. Yes.
Bye, guys.
Friday the 13th will have to be first, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
It will have to be first because one, I want you guys to hear me out on this one though, and I'm being very open-minded as a horror fan. I'm going off of what I've seen with my own eyes, what I felt. Now it'll be different if Michael was in this. It'll be way different if Michael Myers was, the Halloween franchise. See. It burns. It burns, Helverton. Wow. It burns, man.
Shaping the Shadows is in here right now, bro.
But he didn't put Halloween in here. If he had Halloween, that would be my number one.
I thought that was the Halloween emoji right there next to
yeah. Erase all that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro.
Delete all that shit.
Yeah.
Hold up. Delete all that shit. Right now. Woo! I forgot. Okay.
I was about to call it Shaping the Shadows, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Delete all that shit right now. Oh, big relief. Big relief. That's my fault. So number one for me in ranking. So you had me there, Mac Attack, man. I was getting very tight, but I got tight for nothing. Like I'm thinking, because even though I'm gonna tell you something, Mac Attack, before I give you my answers. If you would have had those three, that's hard. The Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday 13th, and Scream. I thought I'm like, bro, that's hard because they both. So okay, now it's gonna be easier. So that's how we're gonna do it. First, it's Halloween.
Okay,
Halloween has impacted the franchise, and it has changed, so much. It has changed so much because, like I told you guys, when we broke down the slashers in the past, when he came back, he made a comeback, bro. 2018, he literally opened the door for Ghostface, Candyman, Chucky, Jeepers Creepers. He motivated everyone to bring their franchise back and try to, reboot it up. Because at a point, I feel like, the horror world, people were scared. They were scared to bring their franchise back in their own way. Texas Chainsaw included. And they were kind of scared, but Michael opened the door with breaking the box office with over $200 million for a horror fan. I mean, I'm not a horror fan, but a horror film. So it was like, man, that's incredible. So it kind of gave people motivation to bring theirs back. Right. And now Michael right now is taking the freaking horror world on a freaking ride in a park. Like they're on the freaking biggest amusement park ride right now. As a fan, he just take you on a roller coaster right now. And we're just riding it until we get to that fucking stop, which is going to be Halloween Ends. We're going to see what goes from there. So, okay, boom. Michael is number one for me. Number two, and I'm so glad that you guys made me realize that Halloween was was involved because it was kind of hard. So I'm going to take Friday the 13th back out and do what I really thought was going to be.
You're number two.
Yeah, number two. And I'm going to say, so is he saying like impacted like all around or like right now? Like what's impacting it like? Because that's like this question is very deep because I'm not I want to answer it as a horror fan, because a lot of these films and franchises that you named impacted in different eras and it made its mark in different ways. So it's like it just made its mark on different levels. And some of them made an impact in like, okay, Friday the 13th made an impact like in the 80s and stuff like that. And it hasn't dragged on. Mm-hmm. It hasn't dragged on to like the future. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like dead now. Mm-hmm. But it can be brought back. So you know what I mean? Yeah. And along with like, and that kind of plays a big part in, what meant the most, the horror, because horror is still an ongoing category in the genre. So it's something you got, the opportunity is still available to make your name be known. You can, a horror film could come into the community of, just the world of horror and pass up Michael. Right. We can have a character, for instance, name his ass fucking Frost. And he just comes and go past Michael. And he just does the horror community justice, and he's the best horror icon ever. So, or
you can take Victor Crowley. He could be, if they kept going with him, he could be next.
Yeah, they just pass up everybody, So right now, off what I'm going off of, and just all around from history now, and I'm going to go Halloween, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th.
I like it. I agree.
Because it's like, the reason I say that is because, okay, put Scream to the side. Put Scream to the side. Okay. Not Scream, put Halloween to the side. We're on Scream. Bro, when you think about how much when he put out Scream, how much it changed. Because, Halloween made slashers more noticed, in the 78. It made us more like slashers more, Yeah. And then Scream came along in the 90s. And, it took over the 2000s, and it was like it gave slashers a different feel. It gave you that feel that anybody can be a killer. It can even be your close friend. Everybody's a suspect. It brings that criminal aspect into horror. Like, and it's like, we're not doing anything supernatural. We just want you to know it's people out there that can really mask up and kill your ass,
Yeah.
And it kind of involved other horror movies and stuff like that. And it definitely swooped. Like literally, it's like just picture this. If you guys can picture it. Like just picture Wes Craven, and he just grabs the whole horror community with his he footballs the whole horror community and he cuffs it and he just runs. Like that's exactly what he did. He just grabbed all us horror fans. Like, come on, man, I got you guys, and he saved us all. Like, all right when we thought it was over, I just brung some shit to you guys. Just want to keep you guys safe for at least 10 plus years.
Yeah, and they did that because they went all the way up till Scream 4.
Yeah, so that's what I think, man. I think the reason you got to respect Scream because it saved it. When Halloween had its downtime and it took a rest, Scream stepped in and saved it and gave us, some extra life as horror fans. Like, we got it, you guys. And then, we got Scream 1, 2, 3, 4. Took a break, run back with 5. So I'm comfortable with having Scream as my number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Nightmare on Elm Street. And the reason I say Nightmare on Elm Street is because when I watch, Never Sleep Again and stuff like that, when Freddy first came to the horror, world, when he had kids walking up to him with freaking Freddy sweaters, they got Freddy dolls. It was almost to the point they were kind of wanting, like Nightmare Corner said yesterday, they wanted Freddy to be like for kids. I'm not. It wasn't.
Yeah, he was on like late night TV shows. He was on daytime talk shows. Like he was everywhere.
Yeah, it actually was a Nightmare Corner who said, I apologize. It was my guy craving something scary when I was talking to him. He said it was almost like they wanted Freddy to be for kids. Like it was weird. But in all reality, his backstory is him doing stuff to kids.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was weird. And it was like they praised Freddy Krueger because he was that awesome of a character. Not just him being Freddy Krueger, but him being Robert Englund, MTV Awards, Fat Boy videos. He was just the man. I'm not gonna lie. It was a point Freddy had this shit on lock. Robert Englund had this on lock. You never seen Michael in the music video. You never seen Michael have a TV show. I'm just being honest. He had this shit on lock. Freddy was one of the first characters to have a comedic personality, give you a laugh, but at the same time swipe right across your damn face and you fall into shreds of paper.
Yeah.
Like that right there was so different. You can laugh in his movies and you can be scared as hell. He is, your worst nightmare. His music.
And what's cool about it is Robert Englund, it's like what you said with, he was doing things to kids, but then the parents wanted the kids to have the t-shirts and the toys.
Yeah.
It's kind of because it's like he's the ultimate bad guy. He's so bad you gotta like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a bad guy, he kills people, but it's that comedy thing that Robert Englund brought to it. Yeah. That it's like, okay, if your mom's in the room watching a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, she's like, oh my God, but she's still laughing when Robert Englund comes on. So it's like when you hear a bad song, right? Yeah, it's so bad it's good. So it's like with Nightmare on Elm Street, he was so bad that it was good for the world. He turned into an icon, a pop culture icon.
Yeah. So to touch on that, what you just said, and to close out with the Nightmare on Elm Street thing, Freddy was the first horror superhero.
Yeah.
I feel like Michael and them, they didn't get, how I always say, people look up to like the Hulk and Spider-Man and stuff like that. They didn't get that like image of their self until later in their career. Like, Michael started doing like H2O, then stuff like that. That's when you started looking up to him, kind of like. I mean, I always loved Halloween, but once he started growing into like an icon, he's been an icon since '78, but
the world didn't know him as an icon until H2O and stuff.
Yeah, like H2O, especially now, 2018.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely an icon now for sure.
Yeah, like he's number one right now. So this is his time was in 78, but right now,
he's having his Freddy moment.
Yeah, this is his moment. This is Michael's moment, bro. Yeah. Like, it's over. No one's fucking with Michael Myers right now. I'm going to be honest. I don't care how big of a fan you is with certain franchises. Nobody. You got to respect them.
You got to respect numbers, man.
He had it on lock since 2018. Yeah. Merch-wise, number-wise, mask, look, storyline, box office numbers. You cannot fuck with Michael Myers right now. And that's just the truth. Mm-hmm. It's just like the NBA. Steph Curry has his moment. LeBron has his moment. Jason Tatum, they're all having their moments. You got to respect it. So back to, Nightmare. Freddy Krueger was the first hero. He was the first one people looked up and praised him, even though he killed.
Right.
Well, he was the first one that people, I love Freddy, man. He's funny as hell, but he's still taking kids in boiler rooms and shit.
Right,
so,
right.
Friday the 13th, man. This is going to be a short one. I'm going to be honest. They started off weak. That's what the problem was with Friday the 13th. They did not know what they wanted in the beginning. They did, but they didn't have the vision set up right. That's why you had Pamela Voorhees involved. You had Sackhead Jason.
They didn't know what they wanted to do.
Yeah, y'all didn't know what y'all wanted to do. All these guys knew was that they had a man that they wanted to have portray as a slasher off of seeing Michael. They saw Michael being this great killer or whatever, but they just wanted to, they wanted to have their killer involved too. And they didn't know how they wanted him to look or anything. And then eventually I think they graduated to, hey, let's put a hockey mask on him and, give him a machete and stuff like that. So it kind of, it was too late. When they found the heartbeat of that character, it was kind of too late. Now you got Freddy, you got people that's housing this shit. Michael, they're in there, they're ahead of you. It's a race. They're past Jason. So that's why I think Jason kind of gets left behind because he started too late. Like he waited too late to find himself. And not him, just the director. They waited too late to find his groove. They even still was kind of figuring it out at the end with Jason Goes to Hell. They kind of was figuring it out still, man. I think and what's so crazy about them, I ended off like this, you guys, and this is why it's last in my, franchise rank. What's sad is I think they're still trying to figure out Jason. Yeah. They're still trying to figure out the pace of this man, and that's why it's so hard to bring him back.
Yeah. And
that's the truth.
So y'all already went so many directions. We don't know where you're going to go next.
Yeah.
Michael, we know where you're going to go.
Yeah.
But we kind of have a sense because you stuck to the same family, the same timeline, so we know, and we appreciate that. We don't, but like you said, you sent him to hell. He's went to outer space, so it's like, what the hell are you going to do next,
bro? I feel like the moment. I'm gonna tell you something, you guys. You guys want to crack up? I swear, I'm flatlining this afterwards. We're gonna get the hell with it. When a character is about to die out, when they send their ass to space.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth.
What they say about space? It's the final frontier. Well, that's the same thing for horror movie characters. It is the final movie for that character.
When they send them to space, it's over. Yeah. That's when they're kind of they're running out of ideas. So that's my answer right there, Helveton, man.
And then to go on to what you said, then you have to earn our trust back because you sent our favorite person to space, and then you come out with another movie. We're gonna be like, well, you just sent his ass to space. How the hell do we get another movie?
Yeah.
So you lose. So I agree. But to the list, honestly, bro, I agree with everything you said. I mean, and I hate to be that guy, but honestly, Halloween, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, then Friday the 13th. I agree with that.
And that's just the best way I can put it for people out there. And that's just the brutal, honest truth. If you ever wanted to be that naked in your face, there it is, the layout. Yeah. It just shows you. It's just like, bro.
And I'll add on a little bit to Scream. What Scream did, like you said, Wes said, give me the ball. I'm going to take it. I'm going to run. And he did that. He put the horror franchise. And not only that, it sprung so many movies, urban legends. Yeah. I Know What You Did Last Summer. There was another one I forgot. It's some other slasher that came out in that time period. But there was so many that, like, regardless of what people feel like with Ghostface and Sidney Prescott in the storyline, what he did was he gave horror another 10 years, another 10 to 20 years, just in time for James Wan to come out with the Saw and all the films that he came out with, and then Jason Blum came out with the Paranormal Activities and all those, the Conjuring. So it's like, if we didn't have Scream, there would be a 10-year period to where horror would have been nothing. There would have been no horror. And that's just on all honesty.
That's truth. And that's why my rank was how it was, man. Because I was really thinking on that. Like, I was really want to give you guys my best, opinion and what I think is best as a horror fan, and just telling you guys the truth and not just picking off my favorite.
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel. That's how the ball fell. But definitely, bro, Mac Attack, bro, that fucking question just had me fucking going, man.
Man.
We're gonna get him with this one. We're gonna get some more of this for him.
We got another one for Anthony. Man, Mac is, I ain't gonna lie, he's wore me out.
Man.
So you wanna be on Dangertainment?
Yes, I do.
You got
Kick his ass, man.
Play it one more time. Play it one more time. I gotta see that scene one more time, man.
All right, one more.
So you want to be on Dangertainment? Let's see what you got.
Bro,
Love it. I love it.
let me see. So, Haddonfield said Michael's never going out of space.
Better not.
Haddonfield said also, what's up, Haddonfield, by the way, man? I want an I Like Scary t-shirt, Brandon. Definitely, man. By the way, you guys, now that he brings it up, definitely go to the merch store. I'm going to put the link in the freaking chat. If you guys want to get any I Like Scary merch, I got a few limited editions over there that will not be there for long. I got a few. Got a exclusive limited edition Myers shirt. What else do I have? I just released the Goosebumps, the freaking Goosebumps shirt. I'm trying to think of some Black Phone stuff I got coming. I got a Nev Campbell shirt I'm thinking about releasing here just soon. You guys, they're all I Like Scary collections.
You share the screen, I can show what you got. Let's see, we'll go here. Here we go.
Here we go, you guys. This is the official merch store. See, we have the limited edition I Like Scary crew neck shirts. We have the logos. And look, we have the hoodies. And I want to say, yeah, we got, I love that Goosebumps, man. Yeah. So for the Goosebumps fans, definitely, man, this is sick. And by the way, I do all my logos, man. So definitely, guys, consider checking it out, man. I put the link in the chat. And we got Anthony Mack, man, Helverton, with another crazy
question. I'm ready.
Damn. You guys, this one probably is going to close off the stream right here. Fuck. Yeah, this one's going to close out the stream. He says, Mac Attack says, oh my God. Put it up on the screen. Stephen King rank. He says, It, Misery, Shining, Pet Cemetery, and Christmas King.
No, I'm not. Anthony, what? No, what do we know? I don't want to answer this. Yo, Mac Attack, what are you doing to me, guy? Like, I love Stephen King. You're basically telling me to pick my favorite child out of the Stephen King series. That's what you're telling me to do. That's bullcrap. Let's see.
All right, so I got mine kind of. I got it.
Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
My first is definitely, you gotta love It. It is legendary.
Right.
I don't care what Tim Curry, bro. That's when Georgie's on, bro, and he's, oh my God, the gutter scene, beat Richie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It.
If you guys don't agree on Tim Curry, go watch the behind the scenes on the original It. You will see what I'm talking about. The greatness of Tim Curry. Watch that behind the scenes. It's ridiculous.
I have to check that out.
Oh my God.
I have to check it out. So number one for me is It. Gotta love Tim Curry. Beat Richie. All of that jazz. You want your boat. Man, I'm telling you, that's legendary right there. And him in the freaking library spinning the thing, and he's just doing this. Bro, oh my, number one for me. It. Number two, you gotta have The Shine of Jack Nicholson. Yeah, Danny in that fucking hotel with the Grady twins and that bro. As a kid, The Shining traumatized me with the Grady twins. Number one, number two, when the blood comes out the elevator and it just
man,
the music's like dum dum. It's like and it's just rushing like a wave of water. As a kid, I used to feel like freaking Danny, how he covered his eyes and shit. I'm like, bro,
red rum.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
So I'm feeling like this is fair, guys. It, The Shining.
That's tough. This one's tough. Because I love Christine, but I love Pet Sematary, dude. Like,
yeah, that's where it gets rough.
Because, like, there's so many classic scenes. So many classic scenes in both. That's like trying to tell me to pick my favorite George Lucas film. Or, like, like Stephen King. Like, it's fucking Stephen King. Like, what are we doing, man? The god of horror when it comes to stories. Like,
All right, I got it.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm just going off how I feel. I'm going to go Pet Sematary, number 3.
Wow. And you guys know how much he loves Christine, bro.
Yeah. I'm going to go Pet Sematary because, bro, when he cuts the ankle.
Oh, man.
That shit, and the sister, Zelda.
And the beginning where that kid gets run over by a car?
Yes.
Like, dude.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that right there. You can't beat that, man. And then just the fucking story. You know, sometimes things are better dead.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just like Church the Cat. Bro, I love Pet Sematary too. With John Connor and his friend and stuff like, bro, I love Pet Sematary. So I'm comfortable with that. Pet Sematary, number 3. Number 4 is definitely Christine. No brainer. Because it was kind of hard putting Pet Sematary in front of Christine. You got to think, you guys, that story is raw as hell. To know that a nice-ass bright red car has the mind of its own, damn near killed his girl in the car, the radio, and it plays that, you keep on knocking, but you can't, all that shit.
Yeah.
That was back in the day, that film, bro, I've heard they're trying to remake a Christine. I don't want to see a Camaro or a Tesla.
It's going to be a Tesla. Yeah, it's going to be a Tesla.
I'm like, bro, bring back the original. Do not Tesla or a Lamborghini. But yes, definitely I love Christine where he chases the guy with the gray hoodie that bullied him and he fucks him up.
Yeah.
The car loves it, bro. So Christine for me, number 4. Number 5, obviously, is Misery, which I love Misery, but that's a film that I can't watch. Like I'm gonna go this whole year without watching Misery.
Right.
I might watch Christine like twice this year, you know, but I'm not going to watch Misery probably this year. That's one of the movies that when I'm flipping through AMC and I see him in a snow or whatever, then, you know, and he's crashed out or whatever, I'm going to pick that. I'm going to just pick that because it's on TV and it's horror. Right. So Christine, it was so hard to put Christine, you know, after Pet Sematary, because I love Christine and it's awesome. So definitely that's my ranking right there. So it's It, The Shining, Pet Sematary, Christine, and Misery.
I'll go the same as you, but I will switch Christine and Misery only because of the legendary Kathy Bates. Love Kathy Bates and her role in that movie, man. That acting, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, God, Tim Curry and Kathy, could you I don't know if they've done a movie together, but let me know in the comments if they've done a movie. But if they ever did a movie together in their prime, oh my God. Good God. But yeah, I'm the same as you. I would only switch out Misery and Christine.
Definitely. Man, Mac Attack, you were on a roll today with those damn questions.
Man, it's crazy.
You guys, to close this video out, I'm not going to close it out right after. I'm going to tell you guys goodbye and stuff. But I want you guys to check this out. And this is going to be, let me see if I still have it for you guys. I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh, you guys heard that. You guys heard that.
I can't do that one. But this is the documentary, you guys, coming this fall. Just want you guys to get a refresher on the freaking, you know, documentary. And bro, I cannot wait for you guys to see this. But this is the trailer I put together for it. So hope you guys enjoy it for the one and for the new people that are in there. What's up, I Like Scary Man?
You came across my For You page, and I thought it was really cool, like how your videos were and stuff.
Thank you. I love your channel. Okay, so I feel like I love Michael. I love Halloween. I love Stranger Things. I love all the same stuff. So it's so fun to just watch you, and you're so natural.
Wow. Man, I can't wait for you guys to see that, bro.
That was hard, bro. That was so hard. But the only thing that trailer was missing was I don't know what it could be. It could be on the screen right now. I don't know. But yeah. But no, in all honesty, bro, like I said, that was amazing. That was fucking amazing. To see your dreams come true on screen. And I cannot wait for that documentary. I cannot wait to meet Grandma. I like Scary. I can't wait to see some special interviews with Monica. I can't wait to see all the fans that you've touched, dude, in the right way. I can't wait, bro. It's so awesome, bro.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm gonna start getting it going probably a month from now or something. It's gonna take a lot. I really want you guys to see where it all started. For me, trick-or-treating and me watching horror movies with my grandma and showing you guys where I got my first, collectible from, where my grandmother used to get our movies from, the neighborhood I was raised in, some of the stuff, I used to use as a runaway. I was even thinking about showing you guys the freaking library I stole Goosebumps from.
We need it all, bro. We don't want any stone left unturned, bro. We need to see where you came from. I'm really interested, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's to the point, you guys, I'm thinking that it's going to be like part 1 and part 2. And if I get real deep with it, part 3, and I'm talking like 50-minute videos.
Hey, I'm down. I'm totally down.
It's going to be shot real good. Show you guys the first time I went to a theater, one of the theaters the theater that I actually went to for my first time is tore down, but I will go there and talk in that freaking dirt area and tell you what had the feeling when I was a kid. My first Halloween store I ever entered and got my first mask from. Just what my journey with horror, where it started and how the love started and stuff. So I can't wait to show you guys this, man. It's gonna be crazy. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did putting the work into it. And by the way, I'm doing this along with the damn fan film. So it's going to be a lot of work coming this year, but I like being busy and seeing the stuff that comes after it, the progress and everything that comes after it, and the rewards of me getting to see you guys watch that and be happy watching it. So definitely, man, I can't wait. Wayne Turner says, hello from Sydney, Australia. It's Tuesday, 6:58 a.m. here. 80's horror all the way. What's up with my guy Terry, man? Terry said that trailer is live, bro. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate it. Mac Attack says, Brandon, that trailer was beyond awesome. You've met some absolute horror legends of the horror community. Definitely. And guess what, Mac Attack? This is not the end. I plan on meeting a shit ton more. I got a lot of people on my list. But just to have Nev Campbell talk to me about my YouTube channel and, Jamie Kennedy, Skeet Ulrich, and, Nick Castle. It's other people I don't even have in there. I just put, certain people that I felt, I wanted to put in there. But Nick Castle, I have him in there. I met James Jude. I met a lot of people, man. I met Danielle Harris, Tyler Main from Rob Zombie, Scout Taylor Compton, Alex Vincent from Chucky. Just a shit ton of people, man. Just living the life of a horror fan. So definitely, you guys. But unfortunately, you guys, this is the end of the video. Definitely, Helveton, man. I know you want to do some plugs, man. Go ahead.
Man, so it's plug-in time, guys. So if you guys enjoyed me, right, you can catch me over on the Helvington YouTube channel. We do horror all day, every day, 24/7, 365. I do everything Brandon does, just not as good. No, I'm just joking, guys. I do it just as well as him. But we're a little more X-rated over in the Hell Zone. So make sure you just come to have a great time in the Helvington YouTube channel. And this will not be the last time, guys, you see me on Brandon's channel. I'm here all the time to hang out with you guys. So I love you guys so much, and keep supporting I Like Scary. Like I said, all of everything that you see with me, with Horror Gang, with everyone that's on the stream, he started it all. He is the Grim Collective of the new generation. And so I always will, no matter how big my channel gets, I'll remember who brought me to the dance, and it's I Like Scary. So love you, bro. I appreciate everything you do for us, and you guys stay scary out there, guys.
Definitely, man. I appreciate that, Hilton, man. And after this, you guys, we're actually going to have another stream.
Man, we don't stop, guys. The grind don't stop.
Nightmare Corner for the Halloween Horror Night fans. We want to make our own map. And
yeah, so meet us over there, guys, over on Nightmare Corner's page. All the Hellcats and the Hellions and the I Like Scarians, let's round up together and go show Nightmare Corner some support.
Definitely. And to send you guys off right with something positive, if anybody in the chat feels like weird or anything about liking horror, or you just feel like sometimes your time is being wasted just watching horror movies and stuff like that, or you just feel like, man, I just feel that, you know, I'm weird and I'm not good enough because I like weird stuff. I don't have anyone to talk to at the end of the day. For people that judge you, you know, for watching, you know, the people that say, oh, he's going to be a serial killer when he gets older, or he's weird. Why do you watch weird shit like that? Let me tell you something, you guys. Flip the bird. Fuck them. Keep living. Be a horror fan. Like what you like if it makes you happy. At the end of the day, horror is an awesome community. It's an awesome place to be. Yeah. It's an awesome thing to love. And I'm so happy to have you guys on the channel and talk to you guys. And I can make you guys' day just talking stuff that we all love. But like I said, on that note, I love you guys. I like scary. I want you guys to stay scary out there. Remember, to the people that don't support you with the things you love, flip the bird. And until the next one, you guys, peace out.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.